What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Good evening and happy Independence Day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, of course, NCC National College Cup. And we're going to be obviously starting off with the day 5 of this round 1 best of 1 series elimination. All knockouts only when chance. And it is obviously a pleasure to cast today because it's a day of everybody knows it. That's why I wished it. And anyways, we're going to be diving into the games. But of course, myself, I am Ray, and I'm joined by yesterday he was not here at this point. At this 7 p.m. mark. But today he's back again. Hello, Fredo. Welcome back to NCC. And of course, it's brought to you by Battleknights India, powered by Vista. And of course, production partner is IGC. So, Fredo, welcome back again with me.
Hello, Ray. It's once again showtime for both of us as we have to
Yeah,
be
for sure.
hyping up those matches for sure, right, tonight. And of course, excitingly enough, the giveaway started yesterday. So tonight, once again, the giveaway is going to be on. And if you want to participate, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Ray, why don't you tell them the steps?
Yeah, of course. First of all, you have to make sure that you share this stream in groups as well as anything Discord groups, Instagram groups, maybe your story, WhatsApp groups, basically your major social media, maybe even a Facebook, or maybe you can even go like very old style and go Tumblr and stuff. Up to you how you want to share. I actually don't use those platforms, but if you do, make sure you share it on all the platforms and then join the WhatsApp group that will be given in the description as well as the moderator message and just join it, provide the proof, and obviously provide your ID and server in the group, and you will be registered as a participant of the giveaway. And then we'll do the spin, and hope you do get
Mhm.
lucky to get the giveaway of either 199 to 899 diamonds. So you have a chance from winning a basic to elite to straight up epic skin. Not to mention, actually, it's not just epic. Usually, epic skins have discounts, so you'll actually be left with 200 or so diamonds most of the time. Fredo.
Exactly. So yesterday, one lucky guy he went away with 99 diamonds. Tonight, it could be you as well. So yep, do not forget that during all the matches, there will be one winner which will be picked, and after all the winners are picked for all the 6 matches, there will be one final draw, and that draw is much different than all the other draws that you usually see. It's not we're going to pick just one winner out of it. We'll pick the winner, and then we'll decide what he can get. So the winner can win up to 899 diamonds. And 899 diamonds, bro, that's an epic skin for free. So yeah, you do not want to miss out on those chances. And with that, talking about all those things, we're back into action already because see, look at that on your screens. The draft is already taking place. It's iconic
Mm-hmm.
amateurs versus live esports. And the universities that they're representing will be coming shortly as well. But yeah, for now, what do you think, man? The draft. EXP laners ban?
I do think definitely I expect to see an Alucard and a Lancelot ban because it's been a tradition so far to see an Alucard
Hmm.
ban almost every game or at least every other game. But at the same time, yeah, utility bans should be coming in pretty soon as well. Life Esports, though, I've seen them in the Mobile 5v5 scrims before and they were not that bad. So I'm looking forward to what they can provide because it's been a while. On the other hand, though, iconic amateurs, let's see if it's someone we know with a different name. After all, they're representing their universities and institutions right now, not as a team. So it's possible we might know them, or maybe it could be a really new team in the scene. Anyways, waiting for the obviously university names, but the icons they do look nice, especially the one for Life Esports. It looks like an icon for rather a school. Like I have a feeling it feels like a school icon. Iconic amateurs icon though it looks like a university type. What's I don't know. I just get the vibe from the icons itself.
Hmm. Well, actually, this one is kind of innovative. It seems like it's a new university, Iconic
Yeah,
Amateurs.
yeah,
Looking at the logo, very
very
modern,
new.
minimalistic design. On the other
Yeah,
side, Life Esports, their logo seems a little bit more ancient. I mean, that's not the
yeah,
correct
old
term, but
style.
old, yeah, old style. But in this day and age, doesn't even matter anymore because I mean, the world is so open-minded now. We accept everything, and along with that comes the acceptance of all sorts of bans and picks as well because yesterday we did see a Benedetta getting first picked and Benedetta not a hero that gets first pick, but we accepted it. We decided to live with it. Okay. And it turns out the match was kind of exciting as well because of the Benedetta pick. And right now as well things might get exciting if we see a similar kind of pick. Who knows? Leila first pick. I mean, anything can happen at this point. And with that comes in the Fanny ban, of course. I would not recommend it, but they decided to go with it. Maybe they checked the enemy's profile,
Hmm.
and we all know what good Fanny players are.
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday, there was a composition. They first picked Angela, okay. Then they third picked
Hmm.
Nana. And then I just told Ash Daisy they're gonna pick Mia as last, and they did. And like, how did you know? And like,
Oh my
I
god!
think, I think, Fredo, you can see why what I mean, right? Angela
Yes.
first pick and Nana third pick. Mia was
Mm.
coming in, and it was right. But yeah, obviously we do have the names for the universities right now. The first one is Iconic is from Tetsu College, is it? And
That's so college
the second one is from
icon.
Icon Academy. Oh, the Icon. Either it's from Guwahati, we do have an Icon Academy here, or maybe it's from a
Okay.
different state. Other states should have it as well. That's so if I'm not wrong. You are right. It is very minimalistic name as well. Like it's
Hmm.
very It's very minimalistic. Like it's not a long name. It's like Tetso. It's like it sounds like a tech company, if anything. Might be an
Mm.
engineering college.
So Tetsuo and other side, Icon Academy, right? I mean, look at that. Iconic amateurs are not from Icon Academy, all right, guys. Do not get confused with that, okay? Even though the name is supposed to be something like that, but it's not that. Life Esports is actually from Icon Academy, and on the other side, it's Tetsuo College. Iconic amateurs belong to Tetsuo College, all right. So both have icons in their name, and they will definitely try to prove tonight who are the better icons, of course. Yep. And with that, first, okay, we see it coming. Zacian, of course, one of the mages that did make an appearance in this season, and of course, has been of, I would like to say, one of the most balanced releases, so far.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, I
usually
agree.
the
I
releases
agree
are
with you.
so overpowered, but this one is a balanced hero.
Yeah. I feel like she's the reason she's balanced is because she can only work if your whole team is actually working together. She provides vision, she provides teammate 60% speed boost, and she obviously provides stun to all the enemies in the area. And it's an amazing utility if only your team uses it. If not, like she's just there. And that's the whole reason actually she's balanced. She's actually oriented around in to be played in a composition that has synergy. So I feel like she's not exactly a solo queue hero. You can try it, and most people might try to like cooperate if they see enemy stun, so we should dive in, but most of the time she's a very like team wide hero, and that's why she's balanced. She's not a solo character. She can't really take down anyone. I mean, Zushin, when she was released, she could pick up like 3 people at once and she could still keep going. And
Yep.
she had the solo capabilities. That's why she was broken. So same for Suyo, he could just go all 1v5 and still win it out. Same for Lucas was even 1v10, bro, legit. That guy he could just become beast mode and done. The game is over. So yeah, when heroes have like capabilities of like doing multiple 1 versus 2, 3, they kind of become broken. Zetian is purely, even though she's mid lane, I feel like she's like 80% more support, and that's the reason actually she's balanced. And the thing that she's also balanced and not a broken support because she doesn't have heal. If she was like Florin,
Hmm.
yeah, definitely it would have been a different thing. But anyways, we're
Hero's
gonna be
team
seeing the
is lagging
Lancelot.
picks at time.
It's the Lancelot pick. I'm not surprised. I think almost every game that we've had so far either has a Lancelot ban or a pick at this point. To be fair, he's the top pick right now in the meta after a long while. But look at that. Immediate response from the hands of Lyfe Esport.
Look at that. Picking up the Kufra because they don't want to take any chances in the second phase of this match, right? And of the ban phase, right? And with that, we're seeing the Arlot as well. And not gonna lie, the Arlot has been making headlines, recently. Even though we know that it is not the most priority pick out there, but it
Ballister.
does make a lot of things easier when you pick that up because you already have a setup. You have a hero that can dash in and out of team fights, and always, of course, very hard to catch as well if you do not have direct counters. But something that also does the same thing is the Lapu Lapu. And this guy is a prio pick, unlike the Arlot and iconic amateurs have gotten their hands on this Lapu.
Iconic amateurs getting an iconic hero. Of course, I am interested with the Kimi pick though because the Farsa was left out open, and I feel like yeah, Kimi's not a bad thing because her poke and her DPS is way stronger than Farsa because Farsa, she obviously needs to be stationary. She needs to dish out the damage. Kimi, on the other hand, she can poke as long as she can maintain a distance, especially to the frontliners. She can bully them really, really hard. But prior pick is not
Mhm.
a bad either. But I'm actually surprised Farsa did not really come in because usually she's the first prior pick for everyone right now. And second comes Zushin, and it's not me being a Zushin glazer because Zushin is really, really good if your team can make the composition work. Then there's, of course, then I would say Kimi comes next. But yeah, overall, I'm actually surprised I haven't seen that many Luo Wii because I do think Luo still holds a really good place, especially if there's heroes like Funliners and she can just do yin yang and just make them stick together in a place for a really long while if she does her combo
Mhm.
really good. But overall, we're going to be seeing the bans obviously coming in from the iconic amateurs. It's going to be the two junglers that really pose a threat to Lancelot. So I feel like Life Esports over here, their options are limited. They can go utility, but if they go utility, it's going to be a little too tanky. And Zetian doesn't have the highest damage, so the deadlifting will have to be done by the marksman, and that would be a bad thing because Lancelot and Lapu Lapu will pressure him a lot. So I do think they do need a damage jungler, but let's see. They might just think of going Fredrin. Or maybe Akai, because Akai can easily counter out this Lancelot in any of the objective fight, just pushing him away with the heavy spin. That's the standard procedure for most teams. Even the top teams do it right now.
Exactly. Akai is, of course, a direct counter, like you mentioned, which could be picked up here by Lyfe Esports. And they could also, try to go for maybe the YSS, but he's banned actually, okay, along with that Hayabusa. So, yeah, Alucard, though, like you mentioned, still remains open. But
Okay.
instead, okay, there seems to be a mispick, I guess. But if it's not a mispick,
Arlo
are we
jungle.
going Ruby jungle or Arlor jungle? I don't know. Or
Ruby
or
is better. Arlot
Irithel
cannot farm.
jungle, Irithel jungle, Ruby gold lane. Oh my
If
god.
Irithel jungle happens, bro, like the time she finishes her farm, Lancelot over here would be undone second turtle.
What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India, powered by Vista, and of course, production company is Indian Gaming Corp, so it's bringing you all these great visuals. There was a technical issue, but it should be fixed right now, and it should be all good to go. And don't worry about the giveaways. It will obviously happen. We'll make it together. All good, all done. But anyways, we're going to be witnessing the second match together. Of course, I am Ray, and I'm joined by Fredo onto the casting desk. So, Fredo, despite a little bit of delay, we're back in action, and I know definitely the teams should be waiting, and we should be getting into action, and we'll see how these teams are going to be going. I'm looking forward to the side of BBC, of course, because that's Bibura College. It's a college that I almost got admitted to, so it's something something that I'm looking forward to because I do know a lot of my schoolmates who actually studied there.
And the other one is actually Christ College. So, of course, let's see if the power of Lord will be able to help them tonight or not. Of course, Amen in advance. But look at the name of that team, which is going to represent Christ College. Of course, Aura. Of course, the
Damn,
Aura of Christ.
Christora.
Yes, and the Inferno of Bora. Aura. See, Aura of is it going to be the Aura of Christ who is going to win, or is it going to be the Inferno of Bora? So yeah, nice rhyming lines that we got here because of the name of these teams that are going to face off each other tonight. So yeah, with that being said, guys, we are back and we are back with a lot of action because of course the giveaway as well got skipped due to the technical problems. Of course, once again, would like to remind you we did our best, but it was actually the internet that gave up on us. And of course, the internet in this country is run by Mr. Ambani.
Yeah, yeah. Always blame him if there's any cause of issues or anything. I mean, to be fair, it's also the weather impacts but yeah, overall, looking forward to what's going to happen for the second match, obviously, because Beaver College is one of those places that usually doesn't hold ML events that much. On the other hand, my previous college, which is it's right now promoted to university because the campus is like too big, which is obviously Cotton University. At first, it was college for like up till 2014-ish, but when I got into it, it was already promoted to a university. So yeah, the thing was, don't worry, there's a little bit of freeze, but it's okay. The thing was, usually the Bibora students, they come to Cotton University to attend the MOBA 5v5 events. So usually we already know, like, I mean, because they have a uniform and we did not, because universities usually do not have uniforms. They just let you come in casual. Back then, I'm not sure if the rules have changed. So it was very rarely I could just see like 2-3 people from Bibora playing together with like two players from Cotton itself. So it was always a fun thing to see. So I'm curious to see if there's a team that is full, Bibora students. And I'm looking forward to that. Usually there's a lot of commerce students in Bibora, actually. Yes, they do have arts, they do have science, but a lot of students go there for commerce because like their commerce department is really well known throughout the city. So there's a high chances these are like maybe financial advisors and banking individuals that are playing MOBA 5v5. And to be fair, MOBA 5v5 can give you a good to be fair, it can help you either make good financial decisions or maybe the worst, considering how expensive some skins can be. So yeah, you'll have a good financial advisor for sure.
Yes, and with that, of course, and on the other side, Christ College, of course, if you do decide to get admitted to Christ College, of course, you're going to get good education. Of course, Christian missionaries are known, for good education. But along with that, you'll be able to participate representing them in the National College Cup, like these guys are here to do, right? And along with that, it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of drafts will these guys be looking for. I don't really know, how experienced these teams are because, of course, everyone here is representing their college. It's not about squads anymore. It's about colleges. It's about the pride that you have about representing in your college. And we all, I mean, I don't know, Ray, if you have participated in college festivals or not, where a lot of
I
colleges
have, yeah.
compete against each other, but
Mhm.
I have as well. So yeah, if you have as well, then you know the kind of rivalry that just comes in between, right? The only time that I just participated in two events. One was a debate competition,
Mhm.
and the other one was a basketball competition. And
Uh-huh.
in the basketball competition, things got really heated on the court, bro. Like there was about to be a fight, all right, on the court. It was that heated. So, things can get really heated when colleges compete against each other. And we all know the power of the youth, the blood of the youth is quite hot. So, yeah. And right now, the online event, which is getting hosted here by Battleknights, is going to carry the same kind of rivalry that we see offline when these events are
No
happening.
physical fighting.
Yeah, no physical fighting, though, of course. You can definitely recall on the face of your opponents and show some taunting emotes. And I
Uh,
mean, the kind of
the
emotes and
most
recalls.
worst, it's from the
Hmm.
Navi one. That la 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 la.
Ah,
la.
yeah,
That
exactly. That
one.
one, that one. And I
That one
mean,
is yeah.
people say that this game is not. I mean, some people say that this game is not really toxic, but I mean, look at the developers, right? They're involving.
They
I
are
mean, they're
promoting
introducing.
rivalry.
Yes, they're introducing toxic elements in the game, and then they expect the game to not remain toxic, and then The players complain, why is this game so toxic? Like, oh my god, bro, what are you talking about? It's the game developers who are introducing these elements due to which it becomes toxic. You cannot blame the players. I mean, you cannot blame the workers for being given the wrong tools, right? I mean, the worker will use the tools that are given to them. And the game company right now has been giving us these toxic tools. So if you use toxic tools, you're going to get a toxic game.
Philosophy lessons of Mo 55 with, of course, Fred over here. But jokes aside, actually, a lot of the Southeast, I mean, its reason is mainly because it's from the teams who, they want to make emotes based on the team players, the ones who got the MVP and stuff. But obviously, the teams, they make statement of like fun taunting as well. So it's also the players at the end of the day. I would definitely agree, because if, let's say, the Navi decided to give something like, we also have another cute one like thank you, bye bye, something stuff like that, it would have been okay. But they also like to go for the taunts, so it's also, I would say, 50% like. But yeah, we also have a lot of like other languages. Many people like outside of those regions, like Santai bro, Santai, and stuff like that. We have those emotes, right? They're pretty fun. But I would
Mm.
definitely say one of the lately the taunting emotes, it's not from players actually. Those Naruto events. that
Yes, bro.
those
Oh
that
my
emote
god.
is so annoying. Not to mention, one thing is for sure. That recall of that thunder or something. The most taunting one. Every Chao
TLPH,
player's dream.
TLPH,
Yeah, that
TLPH one, the horse one. Oh my god.
like do straight up going.
Yeah, this one, like this.
It's
Yes,
so funny.
exactly. I,
It was
I I
my
finally got a
favorite.
chance to flex my muscles, man. Yeah, and
Yeah, yeah. But yeah.
and these are the kind of things that make this game toxic. And suddenly, this tournament has turned into a podcast
That's
hosted
what.
by two guys. But yeah, who have played this game from such a long time that they are literally I don't know, but like we are talking actually about the game and how we just feel about this game, right? I mean, the developers can actually use this as a feedback, right?
Yeah, they can
But
use it, bro. Vista, if you're listening, of course, just listen to us. We will
the
help you.
game is too toxic, man. You have to stop it.
Nah, nah, nah. We need to double down. Like those
Oh,
YouTube shorts, like double it and give it to the next person. We
yeah,
should do
literally.
that. Double the toxicity and give it to the next person, and it would be
Exactly,
fun.
man.
Usually, you're talking about the basketball. We didn't have like basketball courts in our place. It happened now, I think. Like, I mean, when I studied, it didn't have it, but right now, I think they do have the basketball court, and there should be. But back then, we used to have cricket and mostly football. Because we had that green big field, so it was
Hmm.
that, and goalpost was there, so you can use it as cricket. Of course, anything can be a cricket field if you put your mind into
Yeah,
it, right?
definitely.
But football needs space, so they mainly did it for football. And obviously, sometimes we would have teams from other colleges as well, and yeah, it would definitely get heated, and the referee would have to, like, usually the referee wasn't even a big dude, like, big bulky dude who can stop these like 6 foot tall like teenagers and stuff who are fighting right now. It would used to be a small, like, commission worker, like a normal uncle who would be like,
I
hey,
get it. I
hey,
get
hey,
it. Stop it. Stop
stop
it.
it, stop it. Ruk jao, hey, hey, red card, stuff like that. It was fun. I didn't participate in any physical ones, unfortunately. I didn't get the time to, and I didn't have a team for it. But I did participate in just like, debate competitions. I also did in a few, what was it? I forgot the thing. Quiz competitions, yeah, of course, debate and quiz competitions. I mostly did it. I also participated in like Royal Global University, which I think we haven't had a team yet, and I'm looking forward to it because it's one of the most expensive universities that our Guwahati has. I mean, I think Royal Global, you know it, right?
I know
I
it,
don't
of
know.
course.
Oh yeah, Royal Global is quite expensive. So I'm looking forward to their team as well. So let's see. Until the teams do come in, we are waiting for them. The next one should be coming in pretty soon, or we might take a break. So I'm just gonna be waiting for obviously the confirmation from the production, of course, CC and BBC. Both of them. Okay, okay. So which is funny, Christ College, before my college, which is Cotton University, got promoted to university level because its campus was too big, basically. It was broadened out, and the government decided, hey, since its campus is big, you can add like undergraduate as well as postgraduate courses, and just make it a university. And they promoted it. So it was also called CC, Cotton College. So which is funny. It's like them trying to fight out each other. At the same time, also, I think Cotton College, which is now Cotton University, was the first one, the first college in all of Assam. It was done by Britishers actually, and Bibura was actually done during the World War II, around 1942 to 1943, by a person named called Bulanath Borua, and he was the reason this came in, and that's why this college actually has a good commerce thing because he was a businessman, and that's why I think the focus into the commerce. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going into the game, and it looks like the draft has begun. Christ College on one side, and obviously Bibura, Inferno, Finix, and Christ College. Okay, they decided to go for Christ College. No, Aura. Their name was Aura, right? Anyways, the bands are here, Fredo. Finally.
Yes. So finally, we are back with the first match. Of course, the first proper match of the stream. We already casted a match, but due to Ambani, we could not see it, guys. And we are here once again to cast this match: Christ College versus B Borua College, of course. BBC versus CC here tonight. Of course, the one with the B might win it because, of course, B for big, B for stronger. But I just made that up, right? I just made that up. But yeah, we're going to see if Inferno Phoenix can defeat Aura right now. But if they cannot do it, then of course Aura will be able to gain more aura.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Inferno Phoenix will
Define
be losing it
Aura.
out.
Crazy.
Define aura.
To be
That
fair, it's
is
not a
this.
disrespect. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
There's a word called aura farmer. People who have like crazy influence and stuff. Jesus Christ is
Mhm.
technically like creation's first aura farmer, technically, because his aura is still staying with us till today. So yeah, technically, they chose a really nice name. On the other hand, though, Inferno Phoenix, they chose a what do you say, like the word phoenix, but how you'd spell if someone who didn't know the spelling of phoenix is like. So yeah, overall the bans are there though, and we're gonna be seeing actually Zhuzhong getting banned for the first time because usually he's left out open and first pick. Wait a second, Define Aura is banning out Metro Zero skins.
Yeah, actually, that's true. No, Xborg is not part of Metro Zero, but it looks
He
like
is.
he's part, right? He looks like the cloth skin actually, because the cloth skin of the Metro Zero looks like a maniac. Or
No, bro, it's
that's
Xborg.
Xborg.
Xborg, yeah. They made him look very different. Yeah, it's Xborg, Roger, and Ixia.
I thought that was Claude. Okay, so I
Nah,
need
I
to
don't
get
blame you.
updated.
He looks very different. He looks very different. Even
Yeah,
Roger actually quite looks different. If he didn't
I
shapeshift
mean,
into a wolf, you could tell it's different.
and if you look at the beads of necklaces that he's wearing, it looks like
Hmm.
he's wearing the ones that Yi Shin wears. He kind of looks a little bit more Asian, the Roger, this time in this recent
Hmm.
skin series. But right now,
Hmm.
we're looking at. I mean, actually, I wanted to say this thing. Is this team of Christ College, are they asking or are they saying it? Define aura. Are they asking us or are they saying that we are, the definition of aura? I can't really get that. What do you
Should
think
be
is
the
this?
latter. Should be the latter. Unless like they're two curious students.
Hmm.
They're just here for an answer. They're not here to play. Maybe that was on their question. But
Hmm.
yeah, there we go. Yushinshin is gonna be coming in, like you mentioned, and I think Metro Zero is the reason they look more Asian influence because it's like that cyberpunk influence combined with the mythical, like that, what was the word, you know the word exorcism, like Chinese exorcism combined, because of course and because of that, I'm happy, I'm really happy. But that's the main thing. I think they look a little bit, they have those Asian ornaments on their body. On the other side though, we are going to be seeing Fredo. It's a good day when I can get to see Zushin and you can get to see the Kadita.
Yeah, of course. And now we'll be going towards the last pick of Define Aura from the side of Christ College. Of course, will be interesting to see what they decide to go. I feel like they could go for the goal lane, because the goal lane is, of course, one of the most contested and hot picks always, right? The one who wins the goal lane almost guarantees that they're going to win in the late game. So that's why they probably end up winning the match. So right now, Define Aura have the chance to do that. But will they be able to capitalize on this last pick of the first phase? They can go with the Irithel if they want, and Irithel will definitely do a better job against the Zushin. And of course, if they do want to go for the Granger, they have to be careful. Or maybe even, of course, out of everything, the 1-1, of course, could be a good option as well. But what they decide to go for, that will be something to be see. But look at Amon. I think Amon is going to have a really hard time against the Akai because he's going to get bullied a lot. He won't be able to move forward.
Mm. I think sorry. The Akai
No
usually
problem.
never been picked on what do you say, the roam position, Usually he's always in the jungle. So that is also a fun thing. But funny enough, the Kufra pick actually seals the deal. It really makes the Akai kind of a little bit more valuable because if Kufra decides to dive in, it can easily be pushed away. But at the same time, on the other hand, though, like, damn, the Zushin is distracting. But the glue ban as well as the 1-1 in Irithel, that would possibly mean that either of the side is going to be picking the Granger pretty soon. And a Moskov might also show up because usually these two heroes are affected by those two. So I think it should really come in. But the Alpha though, sorry, not Alpha, Amon though, we've actually seen him once. I think that day it was not a bad performance, but he did suffer a lot. So I'm looking forward to, because they do have a full-on burst so far, because the first two picks, usually, obviously, Amon and Kadita both need to burst. So, and that's both magic as well. So I think it will suffer from the long term, as soon as the Rose Gold and the Athena kicks in, their influence is going to be like lowering down a lot. Even if they do get the Divine Glaive, the 50% magic reduction that you get first, they'll have to bait it out. Either one of them is going to waste their skill, and it should most likely be Amon, because wasting Kadita's burst really makes her kind of like have very low impact. Meanwhile, Amon can escape easily, become invisible, and get away from it. Wait a second. Lapu is banned, so this might be a glitch, and it should get fixed. On the other hand, though, Phovis is banned out as well. So Yuzhong down. What else can they go for the XP lane? Arlor is open. What else?
And they actually banned the Lucas, which was kind of unnecessary actually from the start of Define
Yeah.
Aura. I was actually thinking if it's Yuzong, which is a little bit fairer, but it's not Yuzong actually. It's actually the Lucas. So yeah, Lucas, not a very worth it ban right now in the second phase though. There does seem to be an issue here, but of course that will be solved very soon as we enter the game as well. But for now, looking at the draft, the side of Define Aura, it will depend a lot on how this Kadita is able to burst down the enemy or not in the bushes. But of course, she has to target and time it very, very well. And that's why it's going to be really scary for the side of Inferno Finix to go inside the bushes. And even then, doesn't matter. You don't have to go, you can't even go close because the range, we all know the range of the Kufra, the range of the Kadita, right? The range has increased. So they have to be even more. They have to be even more careful. But looking at the pick which is coming up right now, Beatrix and Terizla. Wow. Burst and sustain.
Granger was obvious, honestly, because the Earthel was banned out. I was thinking Inferno will pick the Granger, and Define Aura would have to, substitute with a Moskov. But looks like Inferno Phoenix have a different idea, and they are the ones who decided to go for the Beatrix. And Define Aura, they just saw the empty Granger slot and like, yeah, we'll just get it. So most likely, interesting. Granger does win out, but what do you say, in the laning phase? But Beatrix, since she has, multiple weapons, she can also defend the lane, and Granger cannot really push. She will just use 2 of her ultimates and keep doing it until there's team fights. In the team fights, though, Beatrix will shine for 2 reasons, and she can also win the 1 versus 1 in the later phase, because Granger, he needs to aim Beatrix with the machine gun. She does not. And not to mention, you can even go for a shotgun combo and just burst Granger down in one shotgun blast, which is obviously not that hard to do. So let's see if the executions the theories does come into execution. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Land of Dawn, second match of the evening. A little bit of delay, but it's all okay. We're on schedule, and we're going to be witnessing the match between Define Aura, which is from Christ College, and Inferno Phoenix BBC, which is B Borua College, one from obviously Guwahati, Assam, and it's nearby me as well. Anyways, I'm joined by Fredo, so obviously, let's see.
Yep, and look at the pick as well. It was actually not the Lapu, it was actually the Badang. And Badang, of course, really good as well. A very good pick. But oh my god, Kufra, are you blind, Mr. but I guess that was just unlucky or maybe bad luck. But Mortex, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa, two flickers, was it?
no, one. The Granger dashed, but at the same
Oh
time, that
my
was.
god.
It looked like a flicker because of that. Damn, that is a
Yeah,
convenient timing. But yeah, Kufra
that
already.
that was
Yeah.
that was like that is chill. Oh my god.
That meme, yeah, daddy chill. But the fun thing is, Badang and Lapu Lapu, both of them are shirtless, so I do understand where the mistake happened. The game
Yeah.
thought, yeah, both shirtless, maybe same, but same, but different. They got tattoos and stuff. But yeah, Turtle's gonna be spawning in, and Amon is the first one to respawn. But Yushin Shin, Mountain Choker, okay, all of them have used their ultimate. Only Zushin has it. So let's see. I think the Turtle
Oh,
might not get it. Look at that.
retreat.
Oh.
Oh, blood steal coming in from my bum Tenson. And with that, they want to go in for the Yaman. Gets first blooded by the Kai. And they're chasing down Mortex. But Mortex will be able to escape. And now, look at that. The side of Aura farmers are coming in. And they will be definitely able to get one down. It is going to be the heavy spin, pinning down that Kadita. And Kadita will fall into the hands of the Zushin, picking up and throwing Mortex, the Kufra once again. And it will be Gufran who will be taking that kill. And look at that. They're sharing kills, Everyone is having one kill right now.
And oh, look at that. Already another kill might just come into the board. Baka-chan will get taken down by this Terizla, which is kind of funny because he's off meta, but their team is really doing a very dominant gameplay. And I do think, obviously, it's going to be because of Zushin. No, a joke aside, I do think the clutch steal, as well as the fact that the coordination from Akai and the Terizla is so good. They are doing an immaculate job. 5-0 score already. And Amon obviously suffers from the scaling problem as well. And because of it, we can clearly see the difference that's being made. Mizan over here doing a lot of lane pressure being made all over. I do think if the side of Inferno Finix want to make a bounce back, they'll just have to wait for Mr. Kimchi Zoro. Okay, Zoro, but he likes kimchi. That is interesting. They made Japanese to Korean. But yeah, overall, their focus should be into the top
Whoa.
lane, the Beatrix. But not there much yet.
Yesterday, oh my god, Mr. Mortex. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he keeps jumping over the enemies and he will be getting taken down once again by the Eastern Chain. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I've seen Kufras stop before the enemy or jumping over the enemy's diabolical. It's reminding me of a meme of some that wild coyote flying over the. It's funny. Yeah, it's fun.
Whoa.
But Kadita,
That
not
was
enough damage.
almost good, but it will not be enough to take down anyone. Does defend the turret though, but at the cost of what? His own life, of course. And with that, seems like Define Aura is, of course, defining this game right now. In Inferno Phoenix, they're not really finding a way to do something, but Batang, almost. Bakatan might be getting taken down now. There it comes, penalty zone. And with that, Lantern Flare will seal the deal on the other side of the map, though. Finally, Inferno Phoenix opens up their scoreboard. And with that, they're able to take down one member up top. That will be going into the hands of course, Phantom on that Amon.
Yeah, I am a little confused, because which side is which for one. But then I think it's mainly because of the icon, but it's all okay. Aura is obviously under the side of blue because the squad name. It really helps. I really like when teams have the squad names. It's easy to identify. But yeah, the logo is wrong because Bibura is the black and white one. I recognize it. But yeah, overall, oh, there's an engage into the top lane. Look at that. They're most likely gonna go in.
Again!
Lucian. Oh my god.
Mortex is literally Mortex. I don't know if he's actually realizing it or not, but right now he's really, I mean, he might not be playing at the best, but he's really entertaining us right now. And that is what we are here for, right? Of course, it might not be the most competitive game, but we really like to be entertained. And with that comes in once again Mr. Phantom. Amon has been really trying his best.
Yeah. I mean, he's entertaining and that's a good thing. Oh,
Oh.
Yushin most likely. Granger is gonna get taken down. That is just too many people on one person. And the Kufra Mortex, is it? Yeah, he's
Yes.
gonna suffer again. Ah man, I feel bad for this Kufra at this point. He's just getting bullied by obviously a Chinese woman, a Chinese panda. And oh, what is that burst over here? Yushin just took down so fast. Is that a Manipuri name for Yushin? Or is it a different?
Yeah, it's a Manipuri name. The name is
Okay.
Maibam Tennyson, actually. Okay, it's Tennyson.
Ben Tennyson.
Yes, Ben Tennyson, of course. I really think a lot of people, the ones who have this name called Tennyson, they got inspired from Ben Tennyson actually.
For
So maybe their parents watched Ben 10. Damn, bro.
To be fair, Ben 10 was like 2000, so technically they are like kind of already married, so they can have children already, and they're they're already students. That is, damn, we are getting
Yeah.
old, right? But yeah, Troll's gonna go into the hands of course, Define Aura over here, and they're defining Aura to the max. And meanwhile, Barang really trying his
Oh,
best, but his team is not there. He will suffer and get taken down over here.
penalty zone to seal the deal. And with that, oh my God, what is the name of that? Akai, look at that guy.
What is the
Oh,
Akai's
he's
name?
recalling. He's
Oh,
recalling, but he doesn't have a recall. Oh my God, aura minus moment here for Akai.
can't say the name, but you can read it. I feel bad for the Kufra, man. I feel bad for the Kufra, genuinely. And he's just suffering a lot. Mortex over here. And Zushin obviously going to be dominating the team fight with the presence that she has, of course. But obviously, they don't have any respective counter. That counter was obviously the Kadita who has the burst. But Mizan over here has Purify, so Petrify combo does not gonna work. And even if it does, she will just get out of the way by using the Crimson Beacon. And because of it, Mountain Chakra comes in, and there's not gonna be much happening. 13-2 score and the goal lead. Look at that, almost 10,000 at 9.2 around. Oh yeah, it's gonna go a little bit here and there, I think. But oh, look at the
Whoa,
damage. Yushin
the
all
damage.
alone, 1v2.
Yes, the damage of Yishin Shin really spiking and really starting to show right now. Look at the BOD as well, picked up here by the Beatrix. Pudding here will be doing a phenomenal job. And with that, Warrior has to be really careful. My goodness! If he did not have that passive, he would have definitely died there.
Absolutely. If I'm not wrong, Mortex is a coating company from Britain or something. Yeah.
You mean
And right
codeine?
now, yeah, coating, decorative
Okay.
coating, and
Acha, acha.
he's definitely getting coated on the walls by the opponents right now because
Mhm.
he just keeps going on walls, not of an opponent, and he's really suffering. I do feel bad, but I do think it's mainly because of the set that Define Aura just have really great aura, and they're just not getting taken down easily. Amon does get the obviously the buff, but it's not gonna happen that much. No damage just yet. Level 11 Zushin against level 9 Granger. That is brutality right there, because that is still amount of difference they have right now. The jungler is level 14. That is 5 level difference. At that point, 5 is to you go for the attack scale as well as the the XP. If you take all of that into account, Yushin is mostly gonna be dealing 200% more damage. That is insane. He will get 2-shotted over here.
Yes, man. Definitely. That the Yishin Shin's damage right now is just way too much, to be even talking about. And of course, more than talking about, the one who will be feeling about it is going to be Inferno Phoenix right now. And
Oh.
Mortex once again, but he will be getting pinned, and it will be the Baka-chan getting taken down first. Things are looking really, really bleak here. There does not seem to be a way of comeback unless a miracle happens right now for Inferno Phoenix. And Inferno Phoenix, all they can do is, of course, pray to Christ.
Yeah, for right now. And okay. The Karida most likely wanted to go, but she could not even use her skills right now. The Lord's gonna be marching in. And I really thought Amon's skill was the conceal, but anyways, look at Yushin Shin. So much damage. Just bursted the Karita out, but oh, he's stuck. No, he's not. Not enough damage. Oh, finally.
Gets taken down. It's a killing spree for Amon, but he is still able to try and defend this one, it seems. Amon
Oh,
trying his
successful.
best. Phantom still giving all that he can, but is it going to be enough to try and defend his base? He's going into the mid lane, trying to clear the way before it arrives. And look at that. Look at Phantom. He's doing a phenomenal job, but right now I think he should be clearing the bottom side instead of going for this blue buff. Yes, he does that. Yes, of course. And look at that. Phantom. I feel like this guy is the only one on the other side of the team of Inferno Phoenix who is actually, actually having an impact on the game. The rest of the members are sad to say, but they're not really having much of an impact like the Emin is bringing.
The impact. They're getting reversed. But I did definitely think Kufra got the most negative aura today. I do hope he can survive from this aura depth. But jokes aside, 16-4 score and 9,000. Oh no, 10,000 goal lead. It's basically a one-sided, full-on snowball dominating game in the hands of Divine Aura, defining aura for themselves from Christ College, and of course the power of Christ is definitely helping them, and it's
Mm-hmm.
helping them move forward against obviously B Bora College and Inferno Phoenix. I like the fact that I'll mention it later, but anyways, they
It
don't
has
have an inhibitor right
Bora.
now. So the next Lord that's going to be coming in 30 seconds, it's going to go straight into the base. They barely scraped it off. If it wasn't for the institution getting taken down, it would have almost ended. So in next 30 seconds, I'm not sure if they can pull up a defense. If they don't, their base is going to be gone, because look at mid-tier inhibitor. It's also very low. It's going to go down in 2 Beatrix shots as soon as the minion enters, and the damage reduction is gone. But oh, Amon wants to go for a 1v1. I don't... Oh, he's going to win it.
Wow, he does win it, and with that, the Kadita will be falling down as well. But there it comes. The heavy spin might be coming in. Yes, it does take down Mortex. Mybum will be the one getting that kill.
Oh.
And with the penalty zone in back, it seems like the Badang might be getting taken down, but he is able to flicker away. Another minion wave approaching mid lane, and the top lane is in danger right now for Inferno Phoenix. They have to deal with it. The mid lane will be going down. Mybum will be the one getting that. Mybum decides to go in for the Badang, it seems. No, it's actually the Aman who will be getting taken down. Shut down. Secured here by Mybum Dennison. And with that, their eyes are on the Lord.
And it makes sense. He got the revenge kill. He also got the inhibitor. So right now they're all in the clear. Basically one inhibitor left, which is going to be getting taken down easily. And because of it, Define Aura basically have a very steadfast game. Even if right now Amon does try to defend and delay, it's kind of inevitable, because this is pretty much it. Define Aura over here from Christ College are going to be getting this win no matter what, because they just don't have resources. I like to do that as well with Zushin. Spinning round and round and round. But yeah, final potion, conceal play, let's go.
The wheels of the chairs go round, and Zushin is going in all bound, and there it comes. The Badang comes in with a fist crack, trying to defend this base with everything that he can, but he will be unstoppable in the hands of Mizan, and with that, the Amon still trying to escape, but will get picked up and thrown by Mizan once again. The base is getting locked down here by the Kufra, and with that, they will be able to get a Maniac before the game is over.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy that Zushin got Maniac. Funny enough, this is the second Zushin pick and the second Maniac in the, for a Zushin as well. Fourth Maniac into the tournament. We only day 3 did not have Maniac, but rest of the days all we had Maniacs, and this is out of 4 Maniacs, Zushin have scored 2. That is insane. Wife power buff. Damn. But yeah, jokes aside though, this was a really, really one-sided game, because I do think the draft speaks for itself. The other side did not have a bad draft, but Kufra's execution was really back-ended. I hope Mortex can really, obviously, get into practice, get in those scrims and improve on it, because I do think he can do much, much better, and I do hope he improves. Since the Kufra was not able to do the initiations, OP Warrior on the Kadita also struggled, and the same can be said for the rest of the members. Granger did not get a space to farm. Phantom, though, despite everything, since he's an assassin, he's a solo character, and he tried the best, right? On the other side, though, it is pretty evident the Zushin had the most impact, along with Mybum Tennyson. And of course, Pudding also won out his lane due to the fact that the other side was really missing out on those Kufra jumps. But overall, good game for both, and Define Aura will define their own aura and move forward to round 2, and we'll most likely see them in the future with the other teams, and I'm wishing them the best. Meanwhile, I do hope the side of Bora College in Finix, Inferno Phoenix, they do come back, and I would love to see them again. And I think, what do you say? What is it? Oh yeah, let's go for spin the wheel if we are available. Production, do let us know. We can go for the spins. After all, we can go for 2 spins, or maybe we can go for a break. Fredo, what is it? Okay. We're going to go for a break, and we're going to be coming back, and we'll do 2 consecutive spins on the 3rd round. So do not worry. Make sure you stay tuned on Battleknights India, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. And of course, keep watching NCC National College Cup. We'll be right back.
I am more than a weapon. for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.
And we're back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to NCC National College Cup. And obviously, it's brought to you by Battleknights India, powered by Vista. And of course, production partner is Indian Gaming Corps IGC, who are bringing you this beautiful overlays and everything that's on your screen, this blue color theme. We love to see it. On my casting desk, of course, myself, I'm Ray, and I'm joined by Fred over here, who's adjusting his glasses, and we're going to be adjusting the teams and stuff. And we will get to the third game of the evening. And let's see. Lastly, we had a college that I recognize. This time, let's see if I recognize any or does Fred recognize any. The teams are gonna be Infinity Warriors and Lumfu Esport. Lumfu. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right. Infinity is from University
Yes.
of Technology West Bengal (UT), and the other side is
Yes.
Imphal. Oh, you will recognize it.
Yeah, of course, Imphal, of course, the capital of Manipur, and Imphal College is going to be the university of the first one. And on the other side is going to be University of Technology West Bengal. And of course, we all know that Bengal and Manipur have a lot of rivalry to talk about because we all know when it comes to football, the top two teams, the top two state teams that compete in the Santosh Trophy, Santosh Trophy is the national championship for states, right? So
Oh, okay.
when it comes to the Santosh Trophy, the two of the best teams which always compete against each other are Bengal and Manipur. So yeah, of course, the rivalry extends beyond the other sports and does come into MLBB right now. So let's see if Infinity Warriors from the University of Technology West Bengal will win this, or will it be Lumfu Esports from Imphal College, Manipur, who will be winning this one? So yeah, let's see. And with that, we are good to go as well. We'll be starting the match very soon. But before we start that, of course, Ray, I'm really excited to witness, these matches because usually it's always the squads versus squads all the time, the top squads against top squads, the bad squads against bad squads. But finally, this National College Cup is kind of a new idea that, of course, I would like to give credit to Mr. Reinhardt for bringing forward with, and he's the one executing it. Of course, Battleknights India is the one executing it, and of course, supported by our production partner, Indian Gaming Corps. And with
Yeah.
that, we are finally into the draft.
Yeah, and anyways, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget this tournament has a lot of things. First one is, of course, its prize pool. It's massive, 250,000 diamond prize pool, which is a massive thing. We've had obviously 100,000, not many actually. The major ones were 100,000, but this one goes beyond that, 250,000. And hey, if you think, what will I do with diamonds? I'm not exactly, a skin person, and it's not that much use to me. Do not worry, we also have a cash prize of 55,000 rupees as well, which is a massive one considering usually cash tournaments are really, really rare, especially on this scale. So obviously, thanks to Battleknights India for hosting such a big major event. And it's obviously we've had promotional matches, but this one is obviously only online phase and they included cash prize, which is obviously only a few tournament organizers have done. So huge shout out to all those who have been doing. Fredo obviously knows the one the most, and obviously this one as well. Anyways, we're gonna be jumping into the game, and obviously I would love to mention another thing is of course the fact that the top eight from this NCC season of summer season. We'll have two NCCs in a year, once in summer, once in winter. We should have had a what do you say, a spring season too. Just kidding. We'll also have a winter season, and the top eight from this tournament will make it for the top 16 of the winter season, which is the next NCC, which is a really good thing. You go through all the hassle of struggling in this best of one eliminations and all those playoff stages, and you go straight to the top 16, which is the amazing thing. So if you're one of those teams and if you're participating, make sure you do your best, because getting into the top eight basically make sure you have your spot in the next season. And I do think they are definitely going to be bringing this huge, massive, not just cash as well as the diamond pool. So make sure to stay tuned for that, and make sure to keep playing, keep supporting Battleknights India, and obviously share the stream if you want to win the giveaways. We'll have the wheels done after this game, and we'll obviously do all of the three together to make sure we don't miss out anyone. Don't worry, it will be done. Anyways, Fredo, we are into the games. Infinity Warriors versus Lumfu Esport. Okay, I like the college icon. It's like a very, I know it's college, but it reminds me of my school actually. We had similar color thing, like the green, reddish blue. It's really, really nice. So overall, good. On the other hand, the Infinity Warriors is from West Bengal.
Yes, and I would like to talk about the second season of National College Cup, which will be coming up soon. Well, guys, I have good news for you, because we all know that Mr. Ray is going to do something in the second season. He's going to donate one of his organs, which is his kidneys, and the prize pool is going to be 5 lakh, the biggest prize pool ever in the next National College Cup, going to be sponsored by Ray's kidneys right here. The announcement has been made, and Ray, get prepared to donate your organs for the community. Okay, that's a bad joke, I think.
No, it's not a bad joke, but you threw me under the bus. Bro, my kidney is not that low though. You'll get a lot more money, but don't take it, guys.
Oh.
Just because you will get a lot more money, don't take it. Don't come for it, please. But I'm just saying you'll get more. 5 lakh is too low, bro. You're undermining me. It should be a crore, man. It can host MPL in
Oh.
India for sure. I got healthy kidneys, bro. I don't drink and anything. But yeah, let's
Nice one.
let's I got a healthy bladder, but yeah, let's obviously go into the game. And finally, Yujong is back in action, and along with another Aemon user. Interesting, it did not go well last game. Oh no, it's actually Zetian. Damn, immediate transition. On the other hand, a Selena first pick, and that is not an error. Why Selena first pick? That is like it's not even an NCC thing. This is a whole esports scene right now. I've never seen a Selena pick in like last 3 seasons before. She did get buffed meanwhile, and she was really strong during the time people were first picking. The Indian mid laners, they loved it. First pick Selena anytime, and then she started to get banned. Then she got nerfed. But in this meta, first pick where EXP is dominating, I don't like that though.
Exactly. In this meta where EXP is dominating, you should go for the EXP. What are you guys doing? And that is exactly what they will listen up right as I say it, as they'll be picking up the Uranus to go up against the Yuzong, two of the best sustained fighters out there. And of course, the Uranus, the potential of disturbing the enemies, of torturing you with his presence is just way too much. He will just punish you by standing there. The aura that Uranus has is something that does not compare to any other hero, not even the Esmeralda, because Esmeralda does run out of mana sometimes. But this guy doesn't need mana for his regeneration. He just relies on his stacks. So if you attack him, he gets those stacks even more. And if you let this guy dictate the pace of the match, it's over, bro. You're already in his genjutsu. And along with that, as we see in the second phase, the bans will be coming up. The junglers have not been picked yet, and we all know the two junglers which are meta right now, the YSS and the Eastern, the YSS and the not the YSS and the Eastern, the YSS and the Lancelot are banned out already by Lumfu Esports. So yeah, these two get banned out. It does leave the option for someone to pick up an Alucard, and I will be really interesting to see. I'll be really interested to see an Alucard game right here.
Today, no Alucard ban though, actually. This is the first day we did not have a single Alucard ban game yet. Usually we have it in the first or second phase already. Okay, a Minotaur ban. They don't want Kufra to get disrupted by obviously that giant bull over here. I mean, he's not a bull actually. He's that character. I forgot. It's a mythical creature, half man, half bull. Damn, I forgot the term. But anyways,
Hmm.
Infinity Warriors on the other hand, they have banned out the marksman and they also banned out the fanny. I'm interested. Like a lot of teams are actually banning out the fanny, so there are a few fanny users that are coming in with their cables, but unfortunately, it will be cut short and they will not even get the chance to fly high with the Mikasa skin over here, with obviously the tournament lobby. And of course, another thing that the teams that will win, it's the same thing. The top eight that win, it will be same as mythical leaderboard. They will get tournament lobby access and diamond support for their institutions. That is the main thing that actually separates this tournament, because first of all, you'll get tournament lobby access. So even if you're not a mythic leaderboard team, you get top eight. You're basically one of them. You
Wow.
can say that, wow, look at that. Oh, I'm not ABM. I am not Sacred Shrine. I'm not LCF. But see, I got the lobby because I won NCC or I was in top eight. So yeah, that's a huge thing. Another thing is that they have promised to give diamond support for college events and stuff. I mean, they will support the institution that wins. So, of course, wins and top eight, if I'm not wrong. So, yeah, there's a lot of perks actually and that's the whole reason actually there's a focus on institutions to make sure to help grow, community grow, to help the institutions grow and have more events and stuff. But yeah, Fred obviously has the reaction. I know why. But jokes aside,
Yep.
Fredrin ban, 3 jungle bans for the hands of Lumfu Esports. So,
Hmm.
what do you guess Infinity will pick up? A Joy, is it? I don't want to see any like Ruby jungles again, though.
I mean, a lot of people have been ignoring it. I did not ignore it though, and I usually discuss with one of my friend, which is actually very deeply rooted Mobile Legend player. So yeah, that guy, he told me, I don't really see anyone picking the export during the MSC. I don't know what's up with that, but I've tried him in rank and it works very well. So I was also thinking the same. I don't really know why people have been ignoring the export. You do know that the buff that he received is just too hard to ignore. His armor just gets filled up so easily with the Firaga supplies. And along with that, the regen has also become faster. Along with that, all his skills now deal true damage. That means that even his second skill, even his ultimate, deal true damage, even without,
Oh, oh, oh.
if the temperature is high. And oh, we are seeing the introduction of
Yeah.
Hellcard. And we all know what Hellcard is like. And along with that, we have another hero that we might not see when the
There
Hellcat
we go.
decides to go
There you
use his
go. There you
ultimate.
go. There you go.
Oh, Xborg, finally. And
We manifest stuff, bro.
yep, I was
We
saying, right,
manifested it.
Xborg is too hard to ignore, bro. Along with that,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, do you think his own teammates will be able to see the Brody if the Hellcat uses the ultimate? Dark Knight Falls. Okay, I think I should have not made that joke.
No,
But
no,
yeah.
no. I'm like that speed beam, where he goes like, you know that, right? That speed. I
Yeah.
show speed maybe. Like he just goes like,
Oh
I
yeah,
also
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah.
bro.
I know, I know,
I'm also
I
like
know
that
that
right
one.
now, bro. But yeah, actually,
Mm.
funny enough, Hellcat is technically the darkest hero because he's full black in the sense that he actually lore wise he sacrificed his soul to the abyss and like became devourer of
Oh.
light. That's why he's like really dark, and that's why he can make everything
Mm.
dark, because yeah, he steals light actually. But yeah, let's see
Okay.
if they can bring light to the arena though. Oh, already
Wow,
following Hellcat, who's making it
it's
dark. But anyways,
already
ladies and
dark.
gentlemen, yeah, because Hellcat, it's the POV of Hellcat. He sees a little dark. It
Oh.
would be very funny if Hellcat gameplay was full on, like just the whole screen is black. Jokes aside,
Oh
ladies
my
and
god.
gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn, and we're gonna be playing, not playing, witnessing the game between Lumfu Esports and of course Infinity Warriors. One is from Imphal College, the other is from the Macau, is it? Okay, but it is West Bengal
Yes,
Technical
yes.
University, I
University
think.
of Technology,
Yeah.
West Bengal it is. And it's going to be
Yes,
Impal
and
College
crossing there,
versus,
Fredo.
yes, University of Technology, West Bengal. Let's see if the technology can do technologia tonight, or are we going to see a very, very meh match? Because I do want to, I do want to experience, Brody and Hellcat on the same team. Come on, man, you gotta show the, how do I say it? The advantage of your species or something like that. No, 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 that was wrong. That sounded very wrong. But yeah, whatever that may mean.
But yeah,
Okay, okay.
uh,
Ray, you should stop laughing like that, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to suppress it because I mean Hellcat technically he's human, but yeah, he has like sacrificed his soul, so he has become kind of like a different species. So you're actually not wrong. And Brody is also like a different species because he's not human anymore. So you're not wrong actually. So you're in the right position. Oh, that arrow went through 3 people, but what's that? Hellcat gets taken down too. Damn, I think that was a little bit of a bad mistake. Maybe they trusted the Selena to land that arrow, but it went through 3 people just like the last Kufra last game.
My goodness. Once again, making moves here. The Kufra, of course, right? Last game it was Mortex. In this game, the name of the Kufra is Cryex. And with that, oh, seems like in the mid lane, the Xborg was without the Firaga armor, and that's why he will get bursted down. And right now, the Uranus getting dominated by the. Actually, it's not the Uranus who's getting dominated. It was the Yuzong who was getting dominated, and with that, he'll be going down into the hands of the Hellcat. My goodness, Ross Yaikom. Right now, he needs that spotlight because he's been taking kills off cam, and finally, he might be getting one on the camera. Ross Yaikom going once again, but it's the Carmilla. He still gets it though inside the tower. Killing spree for Ross Yaikom in the first 3 minutes of the match.
That is a really advantageous stage already. Under 3 minutes, 4 kills. It's basically building up towards a snowball, which is concerning for the side of course, Infinity Warriors, University of Technology Bengal. So better watch out. But UNS, he's going to be able to dash out. Oh, he is also on a Revitalize. Usually we don't see Revitalize UNS that soon because they like to have a escape spell. And Selena does land that arrow, dish out some damage. So maybe they can go in. But Hellcat, he needs damage, but can he go in? Nah.
Oh. The Red 3 battle was not the best out there. It will be actually the Xborg, and now the Uranus might be getting caught. He does not have that Revitalize to make him survive, but there it comes, Russ Yaikom, and with that, the Carmilla gets caught. Oh, my goodness. Xborg. He might be getting taken down here if the Hellcat decides to go in, and he was barely surviving. Yes, he decides to go in, and with that, the Hellcat will be able to get that one. Ronald as well doing a phenomenal job out there. University of Technology is really suffering at the moment.
Oh, University of Technology, yeah. Oh, better watch out.
Not like the previous one. He wants to take down this Yuzong, and the Yuzong still able to sustain. But for how long? The backup is arriving. He cannot stay there much longer, and Xerxes will be able to take down the Yuzong once again.
Until they have anti-heal, I wouldn't really suggest going towards the XP lane. It's kind of pointless, right? I mean, they can try to burst, but they did try. I mean, they did get the kill, but I do think they get a lot of resources. They could have saved it.
Wait.
Okay. What happened?
They don't have Red 3?
What the hell, man? I just noticed because I was expecting the spell to be Retribution. I did not pay attention. No wonder they are not able to win it, and Hellcat is having so issues with farming. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think that's a last pick kind of a thing. I feel like, or maybe, I mean, usually you'd play Hellcat with the Petrify, right? And because of it, I think he just didn't pay attention. And there we go. No redraft, guys. It's just gonna be him on a no retribution, and that's despite the fact that they actually have 7 kills. But Lord is gonna be mattering since, I mean, they might win in the kills, but if they lose objectives too much, they will struggle in the later phases. I think that will really matter, and Xbox should use that to his advantage. But of course, his team is struggling a little bit.
Yes, and right now, University of Technology is really struggling. Meanwhile, Imphal College really having a hard time in the mid lane, though it seems like. But it is actually the Hellcat who might be getting taken. Oh, nice escape there, but will he be able to survive it? He's still trying to outplay, still gets the regen. And there is the Uranus coming in for the backup. And with that, the Hellcat still trying to buy some time for his teammates to arrive. And he does buy some time. And with that, it will be the Xborg getting taken down instead of the Hellcat. The Hellcat, though, might be getting chased down here by the Yuzong. My goodness, this guy. He is special indeed.
But overall, they're going to be getting this, obviously, the turtle soup, because Xborg was taken down. And if this keeps on repeating, despite the lack of retribution, it's not going to be mattering that much because they're really ahead. Fury the Finix, but the Mukai gets the kill. 9-1, a massive snowball in effect. And the side of Infinity Warriors, they are not able to retaliate or bounce back just yet. Uranus, though, having a chill team fight. Selena, though, damn. That is a nasty kill over there. Killing spree, 10-1 and 3,000 gold lead.
Selena literally showing levels to the enemy mid laner. Rusty Icon right here, completely outplaying their opponents and might be outplaying once more, it seems, as the engage has begun in the enemy jungle area. The Export is forced to use the last insanity, but is it enough to take someone down? It does not seem like, because it's like Uranus is going in for 2 kills actually. Might be able to take down the Carmilla, survives barely there. And now there it comes, the engage from the Kufra, and with that a double kill secured here by Rust Wycombe, and this is actually the Kufra that we like to see.
And yeah, this time around, the Kufra is doing a really, really great job. And Mortex, you gotta learn from this, man. And that's why you watch tournaments, and that's why you learn from them. But yeah, jokes aside, though, 12-1 score, 5,000 goal lead. The side of Lumfu Esport is playing a very dominant game. Not to mention the fact that the goal lane, obviously the Brody, he is scaling up so well. Already a Brody is one of those marksmen that is really good with the early, mid, and slightly late. Sometimes he falls off late because other marksmen are better. But oh, that Kufra is cooking, and the Hellcat gets a mega kill. And right now, Dark Knight falls, and they might just go for... No, they do not go for the kill just yet. Lord... I think they should wait for the Lord immediately, right? Not take the turtle because they don't have the retribution anyways. But oh, look at that. Hellcat did not find anyone just yet.
Was charging in. Oh, the connection is this time kind of
beautiful.
good. Connection, just 2 people though. The Hellcat does not get connected. Hellcat, look at the Hellcat. He's still waiting for the right timing. He might be able to get one down. Yes, it is the Carmilla falling down first. And there will be Damuk high on that Brody, taking down the second. And with that comes in the, once again, Petrify combo. But this time he will not be able to survive because of the Finix, of course, who saves that Zacian right there. The passive, of course, will be able to buy some time, and with that, oh my god, shutdown secured there. That was kind of unexpected, but the Hellcat should have been more careful.
Yeah, I think he expected his burst would be enough, but he overextended it, and right now he got taken down, and they have to put a respect into that Earthel name, because look at Furina over here from Genshin Impact. 3-0 score. A goal laner having 3-0 is not a good thing. Yes, Damukai is also 2-0-2, so they do have good amount of gold, but the thing is, they have to look at the Earthel mainly, because Earthel, 3 kills. Yes, you are kind of ahead with EXP. I want to see the itemization. I think Earthel is on the second item done and building towards the third one. Is it? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Building towards the third one. It should be a Berserker's Fury. Should not just complete the Fury Hammer. Wait for it. Go for the Berserker Fury and just try to melt down this Kufra, who's obviously, even though they're ahead, is still not that tanky enough. They can take down the Kufra. Once the front line is gone, Uranus is also good with against DPS, but crit damage, nah, he cannot handle that. So I do think as soon as they get the Berserker's Fury, I do think Lumfu Esport will have to pay respect. And right now, their focus should be the Earthel, but she's trying to run away. Can they, though?
Petrify combo comes in. Earthel still outplays and gets the kill onto the Hellcat, and with that, the engage is inside the towers. There's still surviving, but gets a shutdown there. And another shutdown coming in from the Kufra, actually, Cyrex, and there it comes. Damukai coming in with the blow, and he'll be able to get one more. But oh, look at the Kufra! Look at the Selena with the sidestep there, and now they want to go in. Fortization will be getting taken down, and it's only the Yuzong surviving. My goodness, last boy will also fall. It's a wipeout from Imphal College. Lumfu Esport are definitely showing levels to Infinity Warriors right now.
And let's look at the builds. Brody's actually done with his almost. He's doing the 4th one. That is a really... He's like 2 items ahead of Earthel right now. That is a massive gap. And look at the gold as well. He has... Okay, that's only 1,000 item, but it's mainly because of the recipe. You know, the recipe items are taking up the slot. And despite the retribution, the Xbox was not even nearby, and he's gonna get taken down. The Lord goes into the hands of Lumfu, and they're still going in. Monster kill for this Brody, who's not showing signs of stopping. But Earthel, can she join the team fight? I would definitely not recommend it. Just wait for it. But oh, tournament memory! And they get the kill, as well as the turn.
My goodness, the damage from that Brody. I did not expect that Yuzong to just go down like that, but he does have a lot of stacks from the Skypiercer as well. This is not at all a good news. And in case nobody in the chat knows about it, the Earthel is actually a direct counter. I mean, it gets countered by the Brody. So it's kind of hard right now for them to try and make this game happen. But let's see if they can, you know, because the Earthel is kind of farmed as well.
Yeah, she does need to catch up, but once she has the Berserker's Fury complete, she'll have a lot more advantage than the Brody, mainly because they're frontliners. cannot catch up to Irtel either. But the Selena this time around is doing a really good job. 6-0-12 on a Selena, and makes sense why they wanted to go for the first pick. It looks like it was a comfort and they committed to it. Oh my god, the confidence of Selena is insane. Zetian comes in with the ultimate, Lord in the base. They will most likely trying to go in. Look at the coup. Oh god, a beautiful combo, but he does not. Okay, it goes in.
But can they defend the base? That is the question right now. Petrify combo on 2 members coming in from that Yuzong. But now can he survive the torn apart memory, which will be coming in anytime? Torn apart memory being used. Does not really connect on to anyone. But right now the Carmela is forced to use the flicker to get away. Both the turrets have been taken down. The base is wide open. Only the top side remains right now. The shield is still alive here. Goes all in. Wants to go in for more. But it seems like it's not enough, as he'll be the one getting taken down instead. And with that, the health card falls as well. And now just 3 members alive. But they are trying their best to end it because they know they don't have the retribution. They cannot contest those neutral objectives. But without the minions, they cannot really end it. And luckily enough, Infinity Warriors will still survive to live another day. But look at that. Selena, styling through still, does not want to go away without a fight. And once again, the Abyssal Arrows are definitely making and causing problems here for Infinity Warriors.
And it makes sense overall, but with the minion waves rushing in, I would suggest them to just regroup a little bit. Because of course, waiting, but the damage for Damukai, I understand why he doesn't want to go back. He just wants to keep on fighting. But Irtel, that's not a good thing. And I think she's going to suffer a double, make it a triple. But no, it's going to be Rus who's going to be taking the kill. And looks like, even without a Lord, they might just end it. Only 2 members left, Fredo.
Yes, exactly. They're trying to end it because they do not have members who can clear those lanes much faster. And now Damukai can go in with everything that he has, and he will be able to go in and take down every single member is down. It's a wipeout. And Impal College will win against Technologia University, West Bengal.
Technology University. Technologia. That is a funny thing. Technologia. But yeah, it was an interesting game. I do think this time around the other side did have a really good draft, but it was a case of they played better. The side of course, Infinity Warriors, Lumfu College, they just played better because they did not have a retribution. So, in fact, they were the ones who actually were kind of affected by the draft and the spell sense, but they still persisted. They knew one thing: they had 2 Petrify combo, and they prioritized it the best. Just went straight for the kills, and because of that, they were immediately, once they started getting the kills, they started getting the gold lead, the Brody was farmed up. And after the Brody was farmed up, it was just really hard because we were seeing Carmilla and Yu Zhong were getting taken down so with just 2 stacks of his basic attack, and then he just goes straight up torn apart memory, and the HP is gone. And if there's any little bit left, it's taken down by the Skybaser, which was at max stacks. And once that started happening, it was just kind of Joe over for the side of the hands of technology, right? It's sad, but hey, wishing them the best. University of Technology West Bengal Infinity Warriors, we'll love to see you in the next season of NCC. After all, this is the best of 1 series. Lumfu, congrats, you do move to round 2. So if we are ready, we can go for the spins, because of course we need to right now go for 3 spins because first 2 were missed out, and right now we will go straight up. So Fredo, do the honors and let's just spin the wheel and get our first 3 winners of the evening.
Of course, let's go forward and get ahead with it, We want to see who the winners are going to be because we have missed out on 3 winners. And after 3 matches, we're going to get 3 winners right away. So yeah, let's get on with it.
Yeah. And who's going to be the first one? Let's see who wins it out. IGN?
Bazigar.
Damn, Bazigar won the Bazi.
Oh my God.
Good job over there.
Bazigar. Oh, Bazigar. Are you there in the chat? If you are there.
Yeah. Hopefully you're here. Second spin the wheel. Let's see. Next one. IGN Ryu with the Japanese name. Is it? Is it Japanese?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Those are Chinese characters, but even Japanese alphabets have Chinese characters, so we don't really know.
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
it is,
good
Ryu.
thing.
It's Ryu.
Make sure in the chat, and you obviously you just won. You got lucky. Bazigar won the Bazi, but you did too. And the last one, L for Laro. I feel like I've seen this play before in Dark System.
Laro. Okay, nice name
Playing
though, by the
solo,
way.
solo queue, by the way, solo queue, aka Dark System. But yeah, Elfolaro, congrats to you as well. You have won the giveaway. So those are the first three winners of today. Spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure if you are missing out, make sure you're sharing the stream to the groups, WhatsApp groups. You can share it to YouTube, you can share it to Instagram, Facebook group, anywhere, Discord servers too, and make sure you screenshot it and share it to the group in link in description down below. And yeah, you will get the chance to just type out your IDs, and I hope you're in the chat and you do accept your giveaway and everything. And we'll obviously catching up the rest of, what do you say, the rest of the giveaways, because there's still three giveaways left, three matches left. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned, keep on participating in the giveaway, keep on sharing the stream, and we're gonna be obviously coming right back up with the fourth match of the evening with two sets of casters with crazy energy, because of course Ash Cheesy, he debuted yesterday, and right now he's back again for day number 2 of his obviously casting, but we're obviously on day 5. So make sure you stay tuned, keep watching NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India. We'll be right back with 2 new sets of casters and new sets of teams and universities. Myself, Ray, and Fredo will be signing out.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.
Good evening and welcome back everyone to the National College Club brought to you by Battleknights India and powered by Indian Gaming Corps as well as sponsored by Vista. So we are here with the fourth game of the night and this is going to be between Team Rising Blood and they are taking on Team STS International. Rising Blood, they are representing Surya Sen Mahavidyalaya, which is most probably from Siliguri, and STS International, they are representing USTM University. I'll be your caster Itami, and joining me this time is going to be STC. As welcome here onto the NCC. Good to have you here, and long time no see, man. Like we haven't casted for a while.
Yeah, thank you so much, Itami, for the warmest welcome you gave me. By the way, happy Independence Day to all the viewers as well as Itami and everybody from the management scene. Today is an auspicious day, obviously, for our country, for our pride, everything. And today, I'm gonna cast at NCC National College Cup, a revolution in the esports scenario of ML, obviously Mobile Legends 5v5, because uh, each and every college students wants to play this game, and if we can't reach them, how we will have the viewers, how we'll have the those new talents in the game. Right now we reached it. Thank you to Battleknight India, thank you to Renat as well. They tried their best to reach them all, and now we have this NCC National College Cup being here, ready with a big prize pool of 250,000. I think so, Itami. Am I right?
Yeah, it is 2,55,000 as well as the cash prize for the first, is 55,000. So leaving all of that aside for now, Rising Blood as well as STS International, they have already started on with the drafting phase, and we are here onto the band section. You know, STS, they are quite well known because of the global leaderboards thing. They are not that active onto the tournaments, but you know, if you are onto a higher rank and you go 5 men, then you are probably aware of the name of Team STS International. So Rising Blood, they might be the underdogs here because you know Surya Sen Vidyalaya, I'm kind of familiar with the college, and let's say you know it is more of a developing region, and they are like trying to get their recognitions as well. So they are going up against the likes of STS, but still I do hope they will be coming up with a really strong competition.
Of course, obviously. And you know what, Itami, I feel like when you're going to play with a big dog, or you're going to say someone who is already established in the game or in the esports scenario, and if you will beat them, you'll be the most happiest team ever. But if you'll not beat them, if you'll give a, fight to fight, hard to fight, or you can say a counter fight to them in a game, it will also let you feel blessed as well because you're playing against a big team. Which somehow I can say that whenever you are, as you mentioned, that whenever we are in upper rank in mythical immortal or like that, when we see that mark SDS with a verified tick with the IGN's side, we have kind of fear like, global squad, a verified squad is here to fight with us, and maybe we will lose, maybe we win, but we will give our 100% in the game, and that's the thing I want to see from Rising Legends, to give that 100% in this match. to play against the SDS International. Let's see how the match goes. As the draft is on, let me talk about the draft. Itami, the ban is going on, and from the side of SDS, Rising Blood, we're gonna see some ban like 1-1 Arlord as well as Ishan Shin. They're going for. They had done the homework. They knows the meta right now.
Yeah, exactly. These three, as well as the bans from the side of Team SDS, let's say they are quite updated with the meta. Hayabusa is kind of a situational ban in my opinion right now. Because for me, the STO junglers are YSS as well as the Lancelot. These two are most of the threats. And if the heroes are open out, like the Lance is banned out for this time, EXP meta is still going on. So you can give out the first pick priority onto the EXP lanes. So fighters can be picked out. Arlet is banned out. So, the CC, Yuzhong, like the other picks are also there. But if you are going out or maybe need a setup kind of a roamer, you can go out with the Grok as well. But okay. A Kimi pick quite early on, a flex pick I would say, but she is mostly suitable onto the mid lane because of the magic damage she deals. And if she is able to stack up with the Sky Piercer, she will be able to dish out a lot amount of damage, and the low HP executions will also be done. But the problem with the Kimi is, if the Roma is still open, they can pick out the Lolita, and Lolita is more of a natural counter against the Kimi.
Of course, and you know what? The thing you said me right now, that the Hayabusa, Lancelot, Ishanshin, and let me clear you that thing. I just read that in the after the MSC patch, after the MSC end, I saw that Ishanshin right now is the only double S tier jungler, whereas Lancy and Hayabusa and that is Fredrin as well as Baksha. These four are in the S2 list. So banning these three is actually a good thing, but you are forcing your opponents or your counter team to take up some utility junglers. Are you prepared for it? That's my question. Because if you're not with good enough with the utility, or you're not good enough with countering the utility, like having the Jukshin obviously raise the Wi-Fi. You have those team, those heroes to be into your side if you want to counter the utility. So that's the main thing I want to ask to team Rising Blood. Are they ready for it? And as I see, there is no Jukshin. They're going for Kimi. So maybe they are planning for a utility for their side as well. What do you feel? Kimi with a Fedrin,
Oh,
and must be there should be a healer, just like Matilda or Florin works kind of good, because you need a burst, you need the backliners to finish up the game, whereas the jungler getting some damage, soaking some damage or taking some damage from the damage dealer of the international.
yep, but the Atlas pick, Atlas is kind of questionable to me. He is a really good setter, don't get me wrong. But this guy, we don't see him quite often onto the ranks as well as onto the tournaments these days. So, revealing out your Roma, maybe a Kalea would have been a better option. But let's say this is Team Rising Blood's more, they are relying more onto their comfort picks. So, that might be one of the reasons they decided to prioritize the Atlas. And looks like SDS, they are going out with a regular kind of a draft. Let's say Novaria is already revealed out. She can be giving out the visions with her ultimate. And the Gatotkacha, he is most probably onto the room, considering the fact Lapu has already been picked out. If you ask me regarding the draft, then SDS, they look a bit of more updated, let's say, because of the Atlas pick. But you never know, if the guy, if he is able to get the level 4 on time, and the Fatal Links plays comes up onto the time, then maybe the pick might work out. But the composition is kind of squishy.
Yeah, obviously. And you know what, I feel like Atlas pick from the beginning is kind of not a good thing, because if you pick it up in the second phase of the picking, it will give you a lot of room and space for thinking, or to make up a lineup with the Atlas, whereas the opponent side, SDS International will not have that much time to think, or they would have already picked up some heroes which cannot counter the Atlas. But right now, as you see there, Novaria being there, if that Novaria is going with a Flicker or maybe with a Purify, it will work better with. She can easily toss the Fatal Links, and as well as the Gatotkacha being there is a kind of hindrance as well. You know that Gatotkacha is a kind of not the best counter for the Franco Atlas Tigreal, but a good counter. He can manage to counter this three man, three tanky, obviously. The old tanks, the OGs. He can absolutely managed to counter them. But right now, as we're proceeding to the second banning phase, I can see some bans are going on. Whereas, it's a bit surprising that Joy is getting banned. Do you think Joy will be a threat for SGS International? Because she's not even in the A plus tier right now. A2, I think so. She's here. She's there. A2 tier.
Maybe, against a Novaria, if she doesn't have a S2, her mobility is kind of low. So that might be one of the reasons why Joy is banned out. Or maybe Team SGS International, they just decided to visit the profile of Team Rising Blood, and one of them might be a decent, or let's say a good Joy player. So that might be the reason why they just banned out the Joy. And as you said, she is not that ban-worthy kind of a jungler, but still she does work out, and the Granger has been picked out from the side of Team SDS. Pretty good pick in my opinion, because Granger, no matter what, even after the nerfs, he is one of the best goal laners out there in terms of getting the objectives. Mostly, he is, why Granger has more of an advantage on the lane. The reason is because of the Rhapsody he uses. He is mostly able to secure the gold cannons onto the last hit, and that maintains you with the gold lead. So Granger has that advantage too, and he can use out the Death Sonata too to clear out the lanes from a safe distance. And I believe Granger is a good pick here, but Rising Blood, they are going out with the Roger as well as the carry composition. So if you ask me regarding the draft, Rising Blood, they are more reliant on to their comfortability. Meanwhile, Team STS International, I guess it's their comfort too, as well as the meta is more reliant onto their side.
Let me remind you one more thing, that we are back after 2-3 weeks. We are back into the casting scene. Together, and the Roger curse. I don't want to
Of course, I remember.
in the team, and maybe the curse. Let me tell you guys. There is a Roger curse. Whenever me and Itami cast together, whichever team picks the Roger, they kind of lose the match. Even though the start. They started great, but in the end, in the later phase, they just defeated. They just get defeated by the Roger curse. So maybe we're gonna see that Roger curse here. But Itami just said me a beautiful thing, that is carry being picked up from the side of Rising Blood, and there is a Granger already. I feel like Rising Blood should have banned the Granger. When the Irithel ban just showed up in the panel, they should have done the Granger ban, because I feel like rather than Irithel right now, nobody's there to catch up the Granger. He's kind of who is broken after the revamp, and he cannot be caught easily. Even the Fatal Links cannot cut him. But right now, guys, welcome back to the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. This is NCC National College Cup, and we are here on the day number 5 between the match between Team Rising Blood of Siliguri versus Team SDS International of UTSM College. So, Itami, please take over the game.
Yep, and like STG has already said, we are already here, and look at the Metro Zero for the. It actually looks good, but let's see how well the Roger is able to perform onto this composition. Like we already said, Team Rising Blood, they have their draft pick more onto their comforts. Comfort actually, mastery over meta thing is really real, but the problem is the execution as well as the rotations you come up right from the start of the game. If you are able to get some trades, I believe Rising Blood, they do have the early game kind of a composition thanks to the Roger. He is quite strong even before he gets his core item. So, it depends upon how well they are able to initiate onto that. By far, both of the teams, they are just playing it out onto the objectives, trying to secure the level 4 mark as soon as possible.
Of course, and before that, I can see a bit of poking already started from the Novaria. And Novaria Ling is a good pick, because Novaria can give that vision to the Ling, as well as Ling can come up to finish up the way. But right now, Dragon in a very bad position. Okay, missed the Astral Echo, but it's a kind of thing that they could have done the first blood there onto that Dragon.
Yeah, and he's kind of aggressive as well. Oh no, that is definitely, overextension, let's say. Cody gets the first blood. A good start for the side of Team STS already, overextension for sure, but there is the engage.
Tempest of Blade coming on right now at a sliver of HP. Lick and Pounce just come up, but it will be. Oh my goodness, he managed to save up his ultimate, but no, Novaria will find the kill as well. It's a double wave for the side of SDS, but in the meantime, we can see the redemption comes up. Roger find a kill there. I mean, Lumfu find a kill there. But in the meantime, I can see a burst coming up from the Kimi. Is too much. From the backline, he managed to delete it down. The Novaria Black Dragon comes up. Oh my goodness, managed to take down the Granger as well as he'll be going on. And it will be a double kill for the Kimi as well as there will be opening for the Turtle. Well start from SDS, but then we saw a little bit of, you can say, downfall. But now, oh my goodness, retreat come up from the Roger as well as the fight being there. He's being traumatized. He will be trapped there with the 4 members securing the kill on the Lapu. Oh my goodness, the shot will be picked up. It will be a butts ahead shot onto that Lapu. Another Lapu. It was Yuzhong, I think so.
Yeah, it was the Yuzhong, but you know, really good petrify actually from the Yuzhong when the turtle fight actually happened. So that did help Kimi secure the double, but somehow onto the process he did fell off. But yeah, Rising Blood, good performance, man. And but still, the thing is, SDS, they are not so behind when it comes to the goal lead, and even the kill trades are quite equal. So it will depend upon the next team fights coming up. But you know, SDS International, it would be better for the side that they don't underestimate the early game composition that Team Rising Blood has. There is some visions coming around from the Novaria, and look at the snipe.
You know that when the turtle fight just happened, Granger was there supporting the whole team for the turtle. Carry was not even there, but they managed to win the fight. They managed to take off the turtle. Only thing which just got out from their hand is that Novaria going for the headshot onto Yuzhong. I mean, if it wouldn't have happened there, all the trades they would have won at that point. When the, I mean, even though the Yuzhong went for overextension from the beginning, but right now EXP gang once again maybe okay. Yuzhong just got into the, I mean, his zoning way. He managed to back off himself. That's a good idea. Good decision from the side of Rising Blood.
Definitely. And you know, Rising Blood as well as STS, they are not blowing out any trades for now. Atlas is trying to get on a position to be actually landing up the fatal links, but the thing is, STS, they are playing it out quite safe. And another thing is, Cody as well as Lucum, they have the mobility for their side. Even if the Ranger doesn't have the Purify, he has the Rondo, the second skill. So he can use it out in order to make some of an escape. But there is the engage, and it might be coming up onto the Gatot.
Okay, Gadot will be taken down with the Sky Piercer coming from the Kimi battle. Connected 2 people there. Boss is coming up. Link and Bounce as well. Double kill. No, it will be Roger deleting down there. As well as the Lapu will be taken down by the carry. Giving snowballs, early snowball to the carry is not a good thing. She will be deleting down each and everybody. Even though you have 2 tanky members, Lapu and Gatot Kata in your side. But carry is a tank killer and she should not be taken easily. But now, Letho, can it be taken away? Okay, no.
Yeah, Cody just gets it, but still, STS, you know, they lose out the second turtle for their side, as well as the kill trades, man. The fatal links was up to the point, and the overextension from the Gatot Kacha actually made sure that STS, they were kind of out position, and that made Atlas make sure that he will be landing the fatal links, and it did happen. I guess the communication is actually good from the side of Team Rising Blood. They are actually synergized out quite well, and on to my surprise, I was kind of expecting SDS to be outperforming, but still, Rising Blood, kudos to you all. You all actually doing well by far.
Superb gameplay coming from Rising Blood as well as SDS International, but managed to take down 2 turtles and win 2 fights as well after the turtle. That's the biggest thing they got into the trade. And now if they can get some macro lead, I mean some turrets, some tiers in the third, everything will be cherry on the top of cake because they will have everything from their side and maybe they can take on the game as well. Even though the draft is kind of looking not so good for Rising Blood, still they are kind of, having the fun right now because they are leading this game. Okay, the blast comes and Roger find his way onto the Gatot Kacha, managed to take him down. And right now, Cody as well as Sai will be going back off at this point. Lucam is maybe gonna trapped up. No, Vision come up though, and they managed to take the tier as well, as I was picking up.
Yeah, the Golina, the Granger actually not having that much of a good time. And let's say the synergy is actually working out. And the thing is, I think Team Rising Blood, these has to be their signature picks. Even if we are going up against one of the, let's say, a stronger meta composition, you still have the synergy as well as how the and there might be the fatal links.
Oh my goodness, cuts up two people, Dragon being there, and a lot of damage coming from the Rhapsody, but right now Black Dragon emerges, and they are going for it. Third turtle will be secured. He is the turtle player with the retreat. Dragon find his way onto Lapu, even though he got that spell map. Can he be deleted? Okay, the Rhapsody as well as that shot coming once again. Kai will be finding his way for the Dragon, eliminating him, sending him to the heaven. 1-for-1 trade. I will say 1-for-2 trade because they got the turtle in that way.
Definitely, and they did got the turtle as well as one trade for the Lapu as well as the Yuzhong falling off. I guess it is pretty okayish, but the thing for STS is the goal lead is extending for the side of Team Rising Blood, and if they are able to find the same amount of trades like they are doing it right now, then it would be problematic. Because if you're not able to keep up with the farm, it's not going to be working out. The problem is, there's the taunt, Yavi, bad position.
Okay, once again, the Gatotkacha in a very bad position. Maybe he's having the AOG, but right now managed to take down Carry in the process, and we're gonna see that Gatotkacha will be taken down as well, eliminating with a double kill onto the Atlas as well as the triple. No, he'll be taken down in the process. Double kill for the Roger. He's going for a triple right now. Navaria going back off. At this point, we can see Ling is coming up, but there will be not any fight. They will be dismantling the fight. That's a good decision as well as from, Rising Blood. But right now, Rising Blood is going inside. Ling will be going for the Tempest of Blade. And can he collect the swords, taking down Roger? No, he can't do that. And in the process, I thought that, okay, he got his retreat onto the blue. That's a good thing. But 2 tiers will be taken down from each side.
Roger was actually supposed to get the triple kill, but when he did use the Lycan Pounce, I guess the direction went on to somewhere else. Instead of Novaria, he went on for off. So that was kind of unfortunate, but it is okay because he did find some trades onto there. But the problem was the Golina did fell off. And the thing is, Kimmy, the Kimmy for the side of Team Rising Blood, if she doesn't get the shutdown and if she's acquired with the Sky Piercer, then the low HP execution job can be done from her as well. But I actually would like to look at the itemization as soon as possible because the Lord will be up and Lucum gets the Malefic gun. Okay, it is understandable because they don't have the supports as well as the healing is not there. But looking at the itemization, carry, Granger has more gold lead compared to the carry, and the Roger as well as the Kimmy are able to keep up with the gold lead. Look at that. The mid laner has more gold compared to the gold laner.
Yep, in the top lane there was a first, but Ling will chose to come back because it's the time for the first Lord. The neutral objective already over, so Lord Dance will be starting soon. But now I'm gonna ask you something. Is it Gatotkacha not giving the opening? That's the reason SDS is right now having a little bit of backlash.
Yep, maybe or maybe not, but the thing is, Lord has already been spawned, and they are not contesting it right now. Aware of the fact that if they are trying to do, then it might be problematic. But okay, Lucum's flicker was baited out thanks to the Atlas. Even if he lose that conceal's timer is way lower compared to the flicker, and the flicker play would have been coming up handy onto the team fights as well. But unfortunately, he won't be having up that mobility. Atlas pick here, the thing with STS International is they may be kind of underestimated because nobody has the purifies, and if he comes up with the fatal links, a really good play might be coming up. Then Kimmy can do the follow-up and do the wipe out.
This is the main reason the backliners are falling down. Even though Novaria has got 314 KDA, but still now it's kind of a thing that in the team fight, they didn't want a single team fight. Whichever kill he to take from the beginning, the one-shot kill onto the Yuzhong is kind of Yuzhong having a very less HP. Therefore, he took the kill. Not a single team fight has been won by the team, as I was saying. But right now, we can see a little bit of poke coming up. Okay, the Tempest are playing on to that. Shut down for the Roger. And we're going to see this monster kill. No, it's a monster kill for the Kimmy. Back off with the AOG for a save. But oh my goodness, they got the at last. It was the Granger as well as the bravest fighter. That is obviously, Lapu. Combo works, and they managed to take down 2 members, Jungle and the Roamer. They got the chance to take down the Lord.
Yeah, the link did also fell off. The thing is, like, both of the junglers, they are not there right now. So they might be contesting it, but it can be kind of dicey. But still, the Atlas cooldown timer is almost up. If team... Oh, there's the bravest fighter. Oh, flicker.
Oh my goodness, Heber of HP will be checking down with the Death Sonata. What a damage coming from this Ranger with having a beautiful stack right now. Shutdown! My goodness, it was a shutdown onto Kimi. I thought Kimi will be backing off. He will be fine, but he got down. Naked Bounce coming up.
Oh no.
Can he go for a retreat? Okay, he shut down the Granger, but the Lord will be into the hand of Lumfu. Lumfu, what a turning table of the game. They managed to take the Lord, even though they lost 2 members. Not 2, 3 members actually, but they managed to take the Lord. I thought a good victory will be coming up. And Lapu Lapu in the way managed to get back into the safer zone as well after, going for a beautiful charge, or you can say beautiful clutch.
Yep, Roger, if he was a little bit closer, then maybe the consequence of the Lord would have been different. It was Sid who got the Lord for the side of Team SDS International. Somehow he did buy some time, but the Lord has already been taken. It is the first Lord, so understandable because he doesn't have that much of an HP compared to the next Lords that will be coming up onto the later phases of the game. But still, the zoning was actually right from the Lapu. He did got the Lord as well as bought some time for the side of his team. But the thing is, the Atlas, bro, like if he is able to get up onto the position and if he's able to bet out the red rays, I think he does.
Yeah,
He
once
does
again
have
they
the
were
rose gold,
trying
right?
to do the combo there, Itami, and they couldn't find the way for the combo. Roger managed to back off at a perfect time. That's a good thing. He know how to, dodge those bullets as well as the bravest fighter's sword.
Exactly. And the thing with the Roger is like he doesn't have that much of an HP. He is a fighter marksman, so it is understandable, but still you need to make sure that someone is frontlining instead of just going on even forward. Because right now you are the main damage dealer for the side of your teams with the Kimi. Carry, I think she is yet to get the power spikes she is supposed to do. The KD is okay, but the problem is the goal. The Roger as well as the Kimi, they have more of the goal lead compared to the carry. So if it actually goes to the late game, then carry actually might stood up a chance because the KD is not actually a problem. The gold is.
Yep, and I'm happy that SGS International chose to, bring the pace a little bit off. That's a good idea because there was a time when the goal lead was a kind of 4K for the side of Rising Blood, and right now it's just 1K, and even the macro is, the micro is kind of going to be same soon because it's 17-11 right now, and that's the good thing. They will have the time to think some strategy, and they will be waiting for the Lord to come up, and then they will take a possible fight, and maybe they can clutch the Lord or can take off 3-2 members from Rising Blood in the fight as well. They're waiting for the perfect moment, but now, okay, at last, oh my goodness, he just burned off with a half of HP by 4 members of SDS. They're kind of going good right now.
Yeah, their composition is, to be honest, it's kind of squishy. Oh, there's the engage.
Okay, Tempest of Blade inside the base. Oh, not the base, inside the tower. That's what I'm talking about. 4 members are there. Can they cut off? Okay, the Yuzhong in a very bad position will be taken away easily. And right now, he doesn't have a Tempest of Blade. He managed to escape. AOG will be saving up. No, it will be a bust coming from the Kimi, taking down the Gatot Kacha. But Rome for Rome at last will be taken down as well. League Bounce down the backliners. One of the backliner will be taken down as well as the Roger. This is not a great thing because the jungler is down, Lord is on, and Sid is there as well, and he cannot be taken down easily. Okay, Kimi and the Cole coming up.
My God, no.
There you go. He needs to back off, and the Lord will again goes to Sid. You got 3 turtle, I got 2 Lord. The only difference is I don't have a retreat, you have a retreat, Roger.
Yep. I guess, like you were saying, in terms of the macro, they were kind of winning it out when it came to chasing the goal lead. And it's actually paying it off. Once the team fights are happening, it is Team SDS who are having more of an advantage. They are getting the better trades. And I think there is some kind of miscommunication going around as well. The Atlas, he came up with the fatal links, but there was no proper follow for the side of his team. The Yuzhong went on too early, on to 5 people. And the thing was, he already used out his Petrify. So I guess if they are able to make more, like if they are able to use their ultimates and make it more useful, then the trades would be quite okayish. But actually, I think Rising Blood, they should be able to defend it out unless it would be a potential wipeout. But let's see.
For the tier now, we're gonna see one more fight coming up. Tempest of Blade once again. Two members are looking down there. Killing spree for the Lumfu. And USTM is going
No.
so big right now. Managed to take down the dragon as well. Not a good thing. Rumor will be taken down as well. It's just Kimmy and Carry to defend the base. I don't think they will be doing it. Minions are right now inside the base. Managed to take down the Katotkacha. The tank killer doesn't work. But now the crown will be taken down. Siliguri will not be going happy today. USTM taking down the game for themselves, going into the next round of NCC.
Wow, man. Good match actually coming up from the side of team Surya and College Siliguri as well. Kudos to them, going up against Team STS and winning it out onto the early as well as into the mid game. It was a big thing, but the problem was as the game extended, I guess Team STS International were the ones who had a better control because of the macro as well as the goal lead they were able to keep up with. And if the game actually extended and if the miscommunications actually didn't happen, then maybe the other team also did had a chance. But for tonight, it will be Team STS International who will be taking the lead as well as they will be proceeding on to the next rounds. But hey, like Swedish in college, also kudos to you all. Y'all actually did well. And the thing was, the carry, she was not able to actually keep up with the goal lead that was extending. And Lucum had a lot of gold compared to the carry. Look at it, like 13k, and carry had only like 9k. So I actually don't blame her onto this process too, because the Kimi as well as the Roger, they were able to acquire a lot of kills right from the start of the game. And it did extend, but the carry
what?
just yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Itami? I feel like they did well. As I said, whenever we see global squad against us, we kind of get the confidence, but sometimes it doesn't work. But they did well. They started it well. They didn't know how to finish it up, and maybe the reason they started it well is because Gatotkacha was not giving that much opening. And if you will see in the end as well, it's not Gatotkacha. It was Lapu Lapu who was diving without
Yeah.
any fear with him, and Sid is the real MVP of this match. I mean, you can say because Novaria got it because she got the good KDA. But I feel like
Yeah.
it's the EXP winner, as you said from the beginning that EXP meta is going on and all eyes on the EXP. So it was Sid who is the real MVP. I mean, engaging, getting that 2 Lord, and that was the biggest thing. I mean, Link was not there when Roger entered into the Lord fight. I'm talking about the first Lord. The first Lord could have changed some scenario. They got the first Lord, even though, I mean, they managed to defend it. They got the gold. I mean, they managed to equalize the gold lead as well. But now we're gonna see the beautiful thing of the tournament for our viewers who are watching the game relentlessly. And, I mean, not thinking about anything. They're supporting their team as well as if you guys are supporting Rising Blood. Still, you'll get your chance to win the diamonds. And right now, we're gonna spin the wheel and we'll get a finalist for the final. Spin, obviously. Let's see who will be the 4th finalist we'll have. If you don't know how to register yourself, you can go with the link, guys. Share our YouTube stream link as well as NCC. Follow the Instagram handles and you'll be getting the rules as there. But now I'm going to see there. It is, okay.
IGN Amin.
Amin, okay. Amin.
Yeah. Amin or Amin? Okay, Amin. Okay.
Amin, yeah.
IGN Amin. Your UID is also given there. Like your ID is also there. You can verify it if it is you, but it is Amin. So you are the 4th finalist. And once the 6 finalists are, finalized, after the 6 games are over, the winner will be proceeding for the reward section and you will be, getting the rewards from 99 dice to 890. So, your chances are good. But the dice, it will be delivered to you after the event is over. So you need to be waiting it out and hopefully you will be one of the winners. But for now, we will be taking a short break. We will be back with game number 5. Till then, stay tuned.
more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Welcome back once again, everyone, to the National College Cup brought to you by Battleknights India and powered by IGC. So we are here on to the fifth match already, and this time it is going to be Team Kombaclat going up against Team Awks Esports. So Kombaclat are representing St. Xavier's University. Meanwhile, Team Awks Esports, they are representing Khetri Demoria College. So once again, I'll be a caster Itami, and joining me will be Ash TZ. So here we are, Ash, on to the fifth game of the series already, of the day already, let's say.
The night is on, and it's a fire night because we saw a beautiful match in the previous section. That was between team, you can say USTM versus SM. So, and you know what? I feel like that the last match, it was a kind of bit. Up and downs because we saw that the SM just has a great start, but then they had a great start and then they just fall down. I don't feel like this game will be like that. I feel like this game will be kind of, 50-50 from both these sides. It will be a last minute decider maybe. Let's see. Well, the draft will say more thing because 90% of the game has always get decided in the draft, and the 10% is divided by 2-2 among the 5 players. So let's see how the draft goes.
Definitely. First ban Uranus, okay. Like we already discussed it out, like it is the EXP meta, and Kombaclat they went out with the 1-1. 1-1, she is more of a onto the laning, let's say. Irithel does counter her, but the problem with the 1-1 is if once she is able to get the item, and if she's not that like fed out, like if she's not feeding and she has the gold, then the problem is onto the team fights. She does more of the teamworks, and the crossbow of Tang could be the game changer if it actually comes up. So Awks Esports, they're proceeding with 2 jungler bans. Alucard has been quite popular, so onto the ranks we see him quite often. But you know what actually counters him? What the Alucard is picked out? It can be the Kumar Bakshia. So, but for this game, Bakshia is, I don't think it is going to be prioritized, and Alucard as well as the Hayabusa is banned out. Like Hayabusa, you have already said that he is not that triple S tier like the YSS, but still a really good jungler. So by far the draft is quite balanced.
Not only that, I feel like a Vexi or a proper crowd controlling mage who can stun a little bit that Alu mobility, they can also, take him down, but it's okay. You should ban him if you are getting a fear from him because in the late game, he's kind of uncontrollable. And with the Angela or maybe a Florin, it's also kind of uncontrollable. But right now, we're going to see the first pick coming out from the side of team, it's actually Dimuria College, I feel. Khetri Dimuria College. Yeah, thank you. Khetri Dimuria College, KDC are going for the first pick, and we will be seeing that it will be maybe a Kalea, I feel like that. Or they can go for a Kimi as well. First pick Kimi will also work. It works for RDS in the previous match. Okay, no, there was the cat, guys. It was already open. How can I forget the only double S tier jungler? It will be Ishan Shin coming out from Khetri Dimuria College, and they're gonna cook it up because this guy doesn't have any counter right now. He can immune each and every hook, each and every stun. So it's kind of, pain and wear. But now we're gonna see 2 picks are coming from there as well. It will be a Kagura and a Matilda. That means you know what that means. Utility can be an option for the side of Saint Xavier.
Yeah, and for the burst, you have the Kagura as well. But Awks Esports, okay, the Granger as well as Arla, 2 strong response have already been coming up, and instant lock, let's say. So the YSS, he is a pick or a ban priority, definitely. Because as you said, he has the immunes, and one of the main reasons why he shines so much, like he is shining so much after such a long time, is because the ultimate revamp he got. The Mountain Shaker has been completely changed out. The global visions are also provided, but the thing is the stun. And another thing is like his jungling speed is way fast compared to the other junglers. So Vyas is a really viable pick, but what team Kombaclat will be responding with? The Lancelot is also open, so they can go out with the Lance. But the thing is, they picked out a Matilda, so slight chances. Let's say they might be using out a fighter jungle, maybe a utility jungler. Let's see.
A lot of options are being there for them now, but before that, we can see the last ban from the side of Xavier College, and it will be a Mincy. Why it will be a Mincy? Do you think Lancelot is coming up? Ban the Mincy out for
Maybe.
the Mincy? Or I mean, now there is a chance that team Dimuria can go for a Lancelot ban, because that Mincy kind of giving me the creepy vibes. That Mincy ban, that Lancelot main will be there from their side. But there can be a Suyu as well, because Matilda Suyu combo do works. Even though Suyu is right now not in the scenario, but he can be a great thing against Ishan Shin. But banning out the only jungle, not a counter, but you can say a 50-50 counter for the Ishan Shin, that is the Hayabusa, giving them a lot of chance to take on this game for themselves. I'm talking about Dimuria College.
Yeah, the YSS, like you said, kind of something. They might be cooking up something, but the thing is, YSS, he also denies the Matilda's S2, the dash. So Matilda also
Yeah.
has the dash, and it could be the guiding wind could be the main key for the initiation as well as for the escape. You just initiate onto there, and Matilda just uses the guiding wind in order to make you escape from the scenario. That could be happening. So they just picked out the Matilda, and you were saying out the Lancelot, they might be banning it out. And there you go, the Lance has been banned out, considering the fact the jungle is also not picked, as well as Lancelot. He has been doing pretty well with the hybrid build. Let's say he goes onto the semi tank, he can go out with the force as well as the Queen's Wings and go out with rest of the damage items, but still he will be able to dish out a lot of damage as well as sustain onto the team fight. So Lancelot could have been a valid pick, but for this game, he's banned out.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, Mincy ban was kind of that thing, giving a obvious factor that they want to pick a Lance, and they wouldn't have picked the, I mean, jungler yet. So that's a good chance, good decision from the side of the Muria College. But now with the Arlot and Granger, I'm gonna talk about it. Right now, Forza being open might be a choice for the Dimuria College, because they can go for the poke burst combo against team Xavier right now, because they got the Ishan in as well, or maybe they can go for a Zatian. I mean, two map hackers in a same game will give a good vision to them as well. So a Zatian or Farsa can be that opt for them. Now we're gonna see the
Oh,
ooh,
oh my god.
the Monkey
Oh wow.
King.
Yep. Wukong. The sun has been picked out, but the thing is he going to be going on onto the EXP or to the jungle? Both are valid. The jungle can also be used out, but the problem is his jungling speed is okay, but itemizations. Early
Yeah.
game, no damage at all. That's the thing. And if you are using it out like a one shot kind of thing, it is possible with the Petrify. You can do the split pushes as well, but Awks Esport they will be Oh, okay, that is an EXP Sun definitely. They picked out the Fanny, but against an Arlet as well as a Chow,
Yeah.
execution will be tough.
Yep. And you know what? There is a Kadita as well. So the Petri can works better onto the Fanny. Even, I mean,
Yeah.
if she got an off guard situation. But Fanny, with the meta going on, not sure about it a lot, because Ishan Chin can melt her down when he got the early snowball. I mean, the Sky Piercer. So, and I mean, the Trinity build you can say for the Ishan Chin: Sky Piercer, Hunter Strike, and maybe a War Axe, or you can go for a Blade of Despair as well. Have a lot of damage from the early game with the stack of 60 or 50 for the Sky Piercer. But now we'll know the answer, we'll know the game, what will happen, because we are entering in the land of dawn soon. Before that, guys, I will like to say you that please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the stream to your friends, and don't forget to, I mean, follow our social handles. Here we are, guys, into the land of dawn for the fifth game of tonight at NCC National College Cup. between Team Xavier College
Oh.
in the red side versus Team Ketri Dimori, and we're gonna see a fight coming up earlier, and it will be a first blood for the side of Xavier.
Yeah, the Chow. Oh my goodness, the Matilda as well as the Kagura combination onto the early game. Fanny quite low back with a silver of an HP. They're trying to recall it out, but maybe Arlet was looking for the dive. It won't be happening out. But the thing with the Sun is he needs to be playing it out a little bit safe onto the early game phases. But even if the Sun is kind of fed out, he will somehow still manage to do the split pushes when the game progresses onto the mid as well as onto the late. But Matilda,
Going in there, Yishan Chin
Oh,
will
there's
be
a
getting
recall.
his first blood for himself. It's a 1-2 the score right now. Kagura managed to delete it down 2 people there, but now it's the Ishan Chin time to take on the revenge before the turtle spawn. And you know, Ritami, I feel like Fanny is kind of the one hero who just go for an invade, but she got invaded there. Did for that, no?
yep. Expect the unexpected for the Fanny, let's say, and the turtle will be up, and I guess YSS will be contested as well. Fanny can do the rotations, but the thing is she doesn't have a buff yet, so she will be trying to secure the purple first. And the YSS, as I've already mentioned, his jungling speed is way faster compared to the other junglers. The zoning is coming out. There is the retribution.
GG, Mountain
Oh.
Seeker and the Turtle, and they will be getting a hand onto Fanny as well. Kadita is going for a burst, but will not be finding the Kagura there. Kagura managed to back off, and the purple buff, the blue, will be taken out easily from the hand of Ishan Shin, and now they're going for the Matilda. Okay, the gliding wind just come into as a dash for the Matilda to, dodge that Kadita,
Oh,
but
no.
there you go, guys. The Irithel is now kind of having a little bit of, you can say, hindrance from that Granger. That's kind of surprising me because she's the counter, not the Granger.
Yeah. Actually, there is the dive as well, but Fanny doesn't has the blue buff. She does falls onto the process. And the thing with the Granger is, if he's able to keep up with the gold lead, even the counter is not going to be working. The combinations are there, but still Chow is able to get the kill. And there is the circling eagle coming up from the Matilda as well. The damage is there, and looks like she'll be able to acquire the kill. There is some overextensions coming up from the side of Team Kombaclat as well. And Awks Esports are trying to have the advantage. Equal treat, but onto the mid side. Chow versus going on.
Sun versus Alot.
Oh, Arlet,
We're gonna
Arlet,
see that nobody will be taken down. It's Zuan. Okay. He's going again onto the Sun. He doesn't have a clone, but Alot will choose to back off from the moment. And that's a good choice because you got a lead right now. Not a lead in the macro, not a lead in the micro, but a lead in the goal. A little bit lead in the goal. A 300 lead in the, 1K lead in the goal. That's a good start for, you can say, Dimuria College. They started well. But how long it will go? It will go very long because they find a way onto Matilda, deleting her down, sending her to the heaven, and now we're gonna see some overextension coming up. A way of dragon. No, before that, okay, that was something. That was really something. Recall spamming and managed to take her down in the process. Kagura got down. Okay, now Alok coming up as well as clone will be settled down there. Turtle will be taken down as well. What was that? Kadita got the turtle. All.
So many things happening at once, man. Like, the Kadita is able to get the turtle, and the final slash was used onto the clones of the sun. Absolute chaos everywhere, to be honest. And there you go, an off-cam kill. Matilda just falls down onto the process, but looks like Rider Provider is able to get some hits onto the gold tower as well. So the lead for the YSS keeps extending, and they need to have some shutdowns onto him. But both side.
Maybe it's a Boeing product, that Matilda airline. Therefore, it is crashing again and again. Okay, your side now. We're going to see that a little bit of poke is there in the mid. And Kadita is kind of zoning out each and every movement of Kagura in a very nice way. But there is a lot of bullets coming from this Granger onto the Irithel. And now zone out the Matilda there. Way of Dragon coming up. Okay, managed to escape in a perfect moment. Alot, no escape. Alot will be finding his way on the Kagura. Managed to take her down. Mountain Seeker just come up, but Matilda managed to go back. Again, the blue buff will be taken away from the Fanny, and this is not a good case for the Fanny. She's losing the blue buff.
Yeah, imagine being a Fanny and getting your blue buff stolen. That would, actually kind of tilt you off as well onto the game. If you are a Fanny and you are not able to get it, then you will be lacking a lot when it comes to the energy as well as onto the initiation. But the concealed play might be coming up onto the Erythel. They are just making sure someone just comes to the invade. There you go.
They have a nice position. Way of Dragon onto the Matilda. Matilda will be saved off from now. Circling Eagle coming up. Okay, they find their way onto that obvious thing. Our Lord, but now we're going to see a killing spree from the Kadita as well as Matilda falling down there. Killing spree coming for the Ishan Shin as well. 3 man down already. It's a 3 for non-trade. And they will be going for the tier as well. Kagura coming for a counter attack. Can he be taking a redemption there? No, a bust. That was a boom and bust. And the Kadita will be taken down. Split push going on. Sun is doing the work of Sun in the rank games, but this is a tournament, right?
Yeah, the thing I was saying, like, even if the Sun is going to be falling off when it comes to the KDA, but the thing is, he hasn't fell off even. He's doing pushes. He is just focused onto his neutral objective, but there is the way of the dragon as well as nation.
Just melted her down there. Granger with the Rhapsody and some bullets down there. Okay, Mountain Seeker, make a kill for the Ishan Shin. Secured a beautiful kill onto the Erythel. 2 men down already. Alot going in. And there will be an unstoppable for the Kadita off cam onto the Sun. Sun will be falling down for the first time. Kagura right now being chased by Alot. And in the meantime, you can see in the off cam. Okay, 2 off-cam fights. We saw that Alot taking down the Kagura as well as Matilda taking down that MM. That is the Granger there. It's a official wipeout for Xavier University.
Yep, and for now, Kombaclat's composition is not working out. And other thing is, Fanny is falling off quite often, as well as she is not able to secure the buffers. By far, it's like Awks Esports. They are dominating quite dominating onto the game, as well as petrified right onto the position, and the Sun just falls off. There might be another play coming up.
You can say it was a fish who just taken out a monkey there. 3 monkeys actually with a petri. That's a kind of, animal situation play going on in Land of Dawn right now. Even though T2 tiers already been destroyed, but now they're taking on the tiers on the bot as well as Way of Dragon will be connected onto the Fanny. Fanny will be taken down. 2 men already down again for the side of Xavier University. They are losing the mans and it will be a 19-5. The score will be not even, but a slash coming on from the Alot. He's going inside. Final slash as well. Kagura will be taken out easily by the Granger. Rhapsody being on from the back line. Can it be a second kill for the Granger? No, backing off at this point. Sun will be going on. Can it be a skill for the Sun? Okay, he find the way for the Cho, but now he is going back. Alot will not gonna chase him at this moment. Okay, look at the bust. There, godlike for the Kadita, a long-lasting fight. And there you go, final class once again, 2 men connected. Circling Eagle coming up. I don't think Fanny will be retaliating at this point, no. But Matilda in a very bad position. Gliding Wind just got into the hand, and she will be dashing out the Alot and will be going back into the safer position. First lot going into the hand of Team Lemuria without any efforts.
Yeah, uncontested Lord as well. Arlott was trying to dive in onto the Matilda once again, but it is Team Awks Esport who got the first main objective, that is going to be that Lord, as well as they have the tower advantage as well, considering the fact the other team has the Sun, but he is only able to push onto his lane. There is the burst and the monkey once again getting taken down from the hands of the fish.
Of course, you will not be doing it every time. I mean, he was going there. I thought it will be a kill, but now 1v1. EXP laner managed to take down the goal laner. It was Alot taking down the Erythel in a 1v1 fight. And there you go, guys. The tiers are falling down. Macro is taking on Divka Throat. Can it be? Okay, the cables are forming there. But Kadita and the Granger will be finding their way for the Fanny. And there you go, guys. It's a beautiful smackdown going on for the Awks Esports, because they are right now taking each and every man. Okay, Way of Dragon once again. Matilda Airlines will be crashing out once again. And the Lord will be taken down by that tier damage, inhibitors damage, but 2 inhibitors just got fallen down. Minions right now marching into the base. A lot of damage from the backline. It's a Ishan Shin will be taking down that Kagura monster kill coming up. Fanny is right now for clearing the lanes, but they will be getting an inhibitor once again. Locking the base movement has already been here. Final slash just come up. They're going for a fight inside the base. A lot of damage coming from the base. Joe will be taken down as well as Sun, but the crown will not be existing. because they will be taking out the base with them, and it will be Team Awks Esports, that is the Moria College, who will be taking on the crown going into the next round of NCC. Hard luck for
Exactly.
the university. So,
Yep. The draft, I guess, was more of the advantage for the side, for the other side, the red team, and they were able to have the advantage onto it as well. So, Kombaclat were not able to like pull it up. It was only the Sun who was doing the split pushes, and I guess he was the only one who had the most turret damage as well. So I guess the execution as well as the draft was one of the main issues, and we are here onto the result board. The Wise is like we were already anticipating. He was the MVP, and the Kagura pick, man. Or earlier on, it was kind of working out. The aggressiveness was there, but the thing is, as much as the game progressed, he was not able to have the advantage. So with the Fanny, you were able to get your first buff, but after that, it completely went on downfall for her.
yes, and you cannot. I mean, she started it well. The Kagura pick started it well, but then we saw a little bit of. I mean, you can say not a good way for the Kagura and the Cole. It was the Matilda who was falling down every time, and the Sun has only one mindset, that is to split push. So you cannot rely a Sun in the EXP in a tournament. You can rely it on rank, but not in a tournament, because your movements can be tracked down easily, and there is a fish there who can gulp you. I mean, she's not just a fish; she was a whale in this game. And now we'll be proceeding into the beautiful part of the tournament. That is for our viewers, obviously, the guys who support us relentlessly. That is the spin the wheel moment, and we'll be getting a finalist, fifth finalist for the night. And who it will be? We got the Ammon last time. Can it be? I mean, who it will be? This is the fun thing. I love this thing, guys. I mean, our viewers get the
Oh,
okay.
Koti. I know him.
Koti Pranam to Koti, because he got the way to the finalist. So then, guys, six members were chosen. One will be chosen from those ones, and the chosen one will have the fun to draw the spin. And he will maybe getting the diamonds, the perks. But now we'll be taking a short break. Coming with you for the last match of the night. So please be there. Stay tuned with us. Open up your chips packets. We'll be coming soon. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Welcome back, everyone. And with the short break, we are finally here on the final game of the National College Cup for the day. And it will be between Khetri Dimoria College and it will be team NV Esports. And other team will be from Rayburn College and the team name will be Illegal Esports. So this will be the sixth as well as the final match for the day. I'll be your caster Itami once again, and joining me will be Ash TZ. Ash, the final game is here. So, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good because Khetri Dimuria College, they played really well. I mean the lineup, their draft was too good. And then the execution as well was on top level. That Allot giving a beautiful rotation every time in every fight, as well as we saw the Ishan Chin, the jungler, taking off each and every objectives. I feel like the second team of KDC, that is Khetri Dimuria College, they're gonna do the same here. But we cannot take RC in a, short way. They are also being, chosen here, so maybe they can also show up the big game, the big dog game tonight. So let's see how it goes for both these sides. I will be going to the draft soon. What do you feel? What will be the ban? Same pretty bans or something new? Because we saw Sun last game.
It was from the other college, right? St.
Yeah.
Xavier's? Yeah. It was from St. Xavier's before, but Khetri Dimoria College, they were quite updated with the meta when it came to their picks. They already got their hands on the YSS, so it gave them a lot of advantage, let's say. And YSS pick, it was working out wonders like we were expecting. The triple S tier jungler. And this time, let's see, this is the other team, but they are representing the same college. So two colleges, not the two colleges, two teams, but from the same college. And who knows, they will be meeting up against each other onto the next round as well. If this college also they are able to qualify and somehow they met onto the round tables, but we will be seeing it out onto the next upcoming days as well. So for now, I would just say that the giveaway is still on and the sixth finalist is yet to be selected. So, in order to participate for the giveaway, the rules have already been given out. There is the link, and just follow it out. And who knows, you will be the lucky winner. Yesterday, it was the person who won. He got the 900 dice. So today, who knows, like the finalist, he gets selected, and the pool it lands onto the 899, which is the highest. But speaking of giveaways, as well as everything, we are here on the draft section. Illegal esports are apparently having the first pick. What do you think? The bans? It will be coming up the regular ones, or maybe there will be some respect bans, maybe.
Maybe some respect bans if they know the opponents, or maybe we're gonna see some illegal moves coming out from illegal esports from the side of RC. I'm not sure what they're gonna do in this game, but I'm sure that the fun will be there. The fun will be on for our viewers because the fight will be on soon in the land of dawn. Now, proceeding to the draft, as you asked me, what could be there in the ban list?
Oh, is that a Layla?
I feel like it's a Layla. Yeah, it's a Layla. It's
It is a Layla.
Is it a
Okay.
respect ban?
I don't know. We don't see Layla quite often, and there is the Irithel as well. Irithel, it is okay, it is understandable. But the Layla, it is kind of questionable. But who knows? NV College, they might have a Layla, global Layla, or something like that, and they just decided to ban it out. You never know with them. But Layla, it was kind of unexpected, which came up off our guards as well. We were not expecting the Layla ban at all. Like, not even the ban. It's exclusively rare that Layla gets picked out.
Maybe they just took that song seriously. Lela teri le legi, tu lik ke le le. The thing they just banned it out before Lela could take. Le legi. So let's see if what else are coming up. A lot of bans we can see from here right now from their side of team illegal esports. It will be Ishan Chin as well as Irithel, and the pick is coming up. It will be a Fursa. So that is,
Okay.
she will going for the law and order without with the blindfolds, and the feather airstrike will bust you down. So banning the Irithel, picking up the Farsa. Maybe we're gonna see a Granger coming up, book burst combo, the old OG combo.
Okay, the Granger, yeah, Granger is kind of possible considering the Eryther is banned out. So you can go out for the Granger too. Actually, against a Granger, actually Layla is good against a Granger, but you need to be, you know, able to use it out. Like how you are able to utilize it. That is going to be one of the main things. But okay, a Lunox as well as a Yuzhong. Lunox, it is kind of unexpected because it is a rare kind of a thing that Lunox is picked out. So maybe Envy, Team Envy, they are going out for the comfortability instead of the meta. And speaking of Granger, this time illegal esports, they won't be wasting further more time. They banned out the Erythel and they got the Granger for your side. And there you go, an Xborg. So definitely an Xborg jungle.
Yeah, obviously a Granger and then a Xbox now. You got the utility into your side. I'll be looking after the Rome pick. Will it be a Kalea? See some bands coming out from there, support bands, because Xbox with the Matilda will be a big threat towards the side of NB Esports. But Lunox, I want to ask you, Itami, Lunox into the jungle or into the mid?
Now that is a mid lane Lunox definitely. Like Xborg is already picked out, and
Yeah.
you know one thing against a Fredrin, Xborg is actually one of the counters for Fredrin because from the burns he deals the true damage, and once he gets the itemizations, it's only the Vorax you need. Like as a damage item, rest is all defense. You can go for the Oracle or maybe for the brute force breastplate, everything like that. Most of them comes up with the defenses, but still he will be able to dish out the true damage. So sustain. I think as soon as they saw the Fredrin, they decided to go out with the Xborg, which is a good call. But early game, the sustainability as well as the Firaja armor, it will be quite squishy compared to the Fredrin. He will already be tanky, and the thing is, the Appraiser's Wrath. You never know. The guy is just gonna bonk you anytime, anywhere.
You know what I feel like, even the after the immortality, you got four lives. So I mean, Feraga armor going up, then the immortality going up, then once again Feraga armor coming up. So there would be a four lives with you. So you kind of a good jungler, and your jungling speed is also good. It's can be matched with the Fedrin, and he, as you said, he's a great counter of Fedrin. But now Yuzong being there is kind of a potential threat for the Fursa as well as for the Granger, because mostly you need someone who can catch up the backliners, because now it's the Granger and the Fossa doing the game for the side of illegal esports, because Fedrin and whoever the sustain comes up in the next picking phase, maybe into the EXP, we're gonna see some Alot or Lapu Lapu coming up for the Yuzong, or there could be a possible chance people not opting it, but it could be the best thing against the Yuzong, that is the Thamus. Thamus is a real counter
Yeah,
of Yuzong. I mean, the
I do
you know
agree.
Ram is too great for the. I mean, too OP right now with the thumbs that he can counter the Yuzong easily. But the people are not opting it. I don't know why.
Like speaking of Thamus, I guess he is more onto the off meta, and I guess previously it was like 36 or 37 heroes that got adjusted, and most of them were EXP lanes. But the thing with Thamus is he didn't got any adjustment or any significant buff. So that might be one of the reasons like they are not adapting onto it. Thamus can be quite possible, but okay, Paquito. Paquito,
True.
Paquito, Despacito. Anyways, Yuzhong against a Paquito. So Paquito is mostly with the full damage, or he can go out with the semi-tank build as well. But
Obviously.
illegal esports, they can go out onto the front lines, but Envy, they got the Carmela for their side, and their lineup is completely team fight reliant. If the Curse of Blood lands and the other players are onto the position to be dishing out the damage, this combination can actually work. Curse of Blood, go in with the last insanity, it will be working out. And once again, Curse of Blood, you can use out the Lunox as well, and you can use out the dark form. The guy is going to be dishing out the damage, and Beatrix with the bazooka.
I was
That
about to
actually can be,
say.
yeah, that actually can be the case as well.
So it's kind of, I mean, the coordination will speak more in this game rather than the picks, because we have already seen the picks. We just say that thing that 90% of the game is chosen in the draft, but that 10%, you have to give your 100% for the 10% to take on the game. But now it's Team NB Esports versus Team Illegal Esports. So let's see the illegal moves can take on the game for them, because it's the last game of tonight, day number 5 at NCC National College Cup. We are here to cast the last game, and this will be a legendary game. Looking after the draft, here we are into the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Land of Dawn. This is the game between Team Illegal Esports versus Team NB Esports, and this is Ket 3 Demuria College once again coming up with case RC. Let's see who's gonna take on the crown for themselves and going into the next round.
Yep. For now, it's just, the objectives trying to be secured as soon as possible, trying to get that level 4 mark. And okay, Athena is there, apparently, on to the lineup of Team NB. I am kind of familiar with the name. And looks like the engages will definitely be there. But the thing is, the Carmilla, like I said, she needs to be on a good position in order to taking a fight. And on to my surprise, actually, she is there for fights. You know why? Because instead of the vengeance, we mostly see Carmilla. She got a flicker, so the Curse of Blood can just be engaged when she uses the flicker combination, as so it can be happening.
Yup, and it can be a good thing to, use to get out from the bad positioning, or to get a safer position for yourself. But now we can see aggression has already been shown by RC College, because they are kind of, not waiting for that fast blood they wanted before the turtle, before the neutral objective comes up. But now we're gonna see some CC coming up from the Fedrin. A fight is being on. Caramella being there. A post is also coming up. Last Insanity just forced up. And the boom bam is there. First blood will be secured onto the Fedrin. Can it be a second? Okay. They managed to take down the second as well. Gatotkacha got down. There you go. Granger will be finding his way onto the Beatrix. It will be a 2-for-1 trade before the turtle come up. Can it be a 2-for-2? Because Paraga armor is still on and the burst is coming up. Rhapsody once again. It will be a 2-for-2 trade. Jungler for jungler. And it is Granger's, Rhapsody, who just played it along with the NB KDC game.
Definitely. And the turtle has already been spawned, and looks like it will be Team Illegal Esports who will be contesting the turtle first. Athena is still yet to get onto the position, taking the fight, but there it is, the Feather Strike.
As I said, it will be Yuzong, will be marking out. Oh my goodness, in the meantime, with the last Insanity, managed to take down the turtle. But now, Lunas managed to delete it down, that Paquito, and Fedrin with that Fraser's Wraith managed to take down the Xbox. In the meantime, you can see it will be a double kill for the Lunas onto the Gatotkacha. A lot of turning movements, but it will be into the hand of KDC, Ket 3 Demuria College. Will be winning the trade with the turtle into their side.
Yep, and the Beatrix has already fallen off once, so the Granger definitely has more farmed. Oh my god, this guy already dishing out a lot of damage. Beatrix, she has the sniper, so Rena's apathy can be used out in order to clear the lane as well as to finish off the enemies. But the thing is, the initiations as well as the team fight, Carmilla by far, she did a really good Curse of Blood play onto that turtle fight. It worked out for their side. And like I already said, they have the team fight kind of a composition, but need the Carmilla in order to engage more.
My goodness, inside the bush, surprise attack, that's another coming up, bazooka as well. But now, in a very bad position, okay, the Lunax is going in, and he will be getting a killing spree onto the Granger. And in the meantime, we can see Feather is coming on and will be finding his way onto the Beatrix. 2-man down already from each side, 1-1. But now Caramella and the co are coming up. Xbox is again onto that gold crab. I feel like it should be given to Beatrix, but before that, we can see Yuzong in a very bad positioning, but will be going out with the Black Dragon. No, he's not going down. He is kind of taking a fight onto that Fedrin. Fedrin will be finding his way back into the safer zone. AOG onto a Natalia inside the bush, but now Yuzong in a very bad position at a sliver of HP. Can he be taken down? Will be getting a spell bamp as well, but will be taken down by the Appraiser's Wraith. Fedrin will be getting a kill, as well as the Turtle Call is on. Feather Hashtag is coming up from the first in the meantime, you can see Caramella at a sliver of HP. Okay, she managed to get back, but how could be it? Can she be safe? Okay, she managed it well, but now the turtle is the big question.
I guess the turtle, Athena is still there waiting onto the bush, but still, Gatot was able to get out of the vision, but he might be using the last Insanity, trying to secure it out, but Raja will just be taken down right on time, and looks like it might be an uncontested turtle, unless Lunox finds some trades onto there, and there you go, there's the team fight.
Retreat popped up, Caramella being there, Cursor Blow before that, continue out, Razor's Wraith coming up, managed to take him down, as well as Feather Strike, Sonata being there, Yuzong got down, as well as this time they will be getting their hand on the Xbox, 3-man down already, Lunax need to get back up, Featrick just shown up at this point, and oh my goodness, the damage is too much, but that will be much more to taking down the, okay, they managed to take the Fedrin out from the Land of Dawn inside the heaven, but the tier, maybe the price they need to give.
Yeah, Beatrix should be on the time. Yep, somehow she was able to defend it out, as well as really good rotation coming up. I think, Fredrin, if he had his Appraiser's Wrath, then maybe Beatrix would have taken down onto that process, but that was kind of an overextension. And the thing is, the Export has already been taken down thrice. So being a jungler, that is the one thing you would actually try to avoid, because you are one of the main damage dealers for the side of your team as well. Leaving the goal laner as well as the mid laner out, they are not able to. Oh!
Okay, Paquito just charged with the fight, but will be going back as well. The flicker will be bested down. Okay, AOG on a 3-man, but the armor is picking louder right now to back off. Don't take a fight with us. EXP lane on the top, kind of having a rush there. Yuzong maybe getting a tier onto the top. Okay, he managed to get it, and now he's diving onto the Paquito. Paquito managed to go back. Black Dragon just got immersed in the scene. 2-man being there, and he's not in the mood to get a fight there. But Xbox and the Co are right now forming a C position. Can they go for the fight? No.
They'll just be going back, and looks like once again the turtle will be up, but this time Athena's up. So I think he will be trying to contest it out unless the Gutwood Kacha is out his turn. One of the main thing is illegal esports, the Granger only got taken down once, and Matrix, he has already gotten taken down twice. So if I already said it out multiple times, it depends upon the Carmella how she is able to set up a flood, but there is a team fight.
Look at that. It's kind of a poke from the side, and it's a turtle dance. Let's see. The retreat will walk for home. It was on the retreat and the turtle as well. In the meantime, we can see a fight is breaking up. Granger from the backline will be deleting down the Yuzong, eliminating the Caramel as well. A double for the Granger. Can it be a triple? Mega kill coming for the Lunax as well. It will be a triple because shutdown will be taken down. That Lunax Maniac is about in the way, but I don't feel like he's gonna get the Maniac, but the tier on the mid will be taken down. And Xbox being there, I feel like will be defending it. No.
Athena just uses the last insanity in order to escape. He doesn't have the immortality. Going down. Oh, just for the sake of clearing out the minions, he just loses his life.
Why you shouldn't have done that? I mean, you couldn't defend the tier 1. They cannot take the tier 2 as well. You should have waited for it. I mean, baiting the way for yourself, giving out a kill at this moment is not a good thing for you. It's already a 2k lead in just 8 minutes of the game, having the 2 turtles with the retreat as well. But now Feather Strike unknowingly coming up, and oh my goodness, she managed to dodge it though.
Somehow, yeah. Lunox did survive onto that scenario, but still, I think the Lord will be up onto the next minute. And Carmella, she is landing up the Curse of Blood, but the thing is, the follow-up is not actually coming out side of a team. And the goal lead, it's extending for the side of Team K, illegal esports. Even though, the objective, they already have a 2 advantage, but the goal lead is not that massive. So, speaking of Carmella, he just goes down, and that will be a monster kill. This Granger needs to get shut down. That will be one of the main objective for the side of Team Envy, because that is the main damage dealer. If he goes down, then maybe. But he just gets a godlike as well as solo kill.
Yep. But now they are going for the 2-man in the mid, and Black Dragon just emerged, as well as the last insanity popped up. A lot of resources got burned down. Not a single fatality is being done onto the side of RC now, and it's kind of KDC is having not the day for this match, because they're kind of losing the micro as well as the macro, and now there will be a Lord, and Xbox without a Feraga armor will be going back into the base, but he can't take this Lord. It's a free uncontested Lord for RC.
Yep, the uncontested Lord, as well as Granger is on a godlike. I actually would like to look at the itemization as well as the difference that is for the Granger compared to the Beatrix, and there you go, 9k. Look at them, 3k more compared to the Beatrix. And one thing is that is okay is Beatrix is the one who has the highest gold for a team. That is the goal lane, and that is okay. But you need to be shutting down the Granger. That will be one of your main objectives if you still want to stand out onto the game. Ash.
Yeah. Obviously, and you know what? I feel like maybe at this moment, only thing which can make you a game for yourself, Curse of Blood, but no, it will not be working. The Granger is right now racing with those gold and the farm, and he is kind of deleting down each and every member from KDC. KDC is fire backing up, but Retaliation managed to shut down the Granger. AOG coming up with the immortality being acquired by the Xbox. Will be backing down there. Feather Airstrike unknowingly coming up, dealing a lot of damage, but the position was very wrong. A double kill for the Granger.
Oh no.
And the time we can see Mikasa will be taken down by Fursa. And the 3-man down already. Fursa right now fighting through 2 members. Once again, we can see the last insanity will work. And she will be taken down. Good fight from both these sides.
Yeah, a good shutdown actually. The Granger did fall off, but Mikasa, you know, she could have just retreated it out. She did try to do the finishing blow, but unfortunately the damage was not enough. But still, it did buy some time for this time of Team Illegal Esports to get at least get at least some fun. And I guess, you know, they should be doing it out quite often in terms of taking down the Granger. If he there.
Shaiko need to wait for a proper opening, and she kind of going overextending and a lot. And look at that. Once again, I'm talking about it. The Curse of Blood is actually not going proper. I mean, you should wait when you should give a chance to RC to dive in, and then at a proper moment, at a proper time, you have to cast it so that you have a lot of time to take them down, because you have those AoE heroes into your side, and they can be a beautiful combo with the Curse of Blood.
Yeah, Curse of Blood, you know, I think one of the reasons why Curse of Blood is actually not landing onto people is because Envy, not Envy actually, Illegal Esports, they have ability, they have the Granger as well as the Farshas, he can use the bird, as well as Paquito and the Fredrin too, they have dash skills. And the Gatot Kacha as well, he's the only like vulnerable thing. But of the taunt, because of the taunt, he can use it out as a dash skill too. So that is one of the reasons why they are not able to connect with the blood. And Team Envy are aware of the fact that if the curse actually lands upon 3 or it will be problematic for the side. But speaking of which,
this time it got connected. Feather Airstrike, Farrakhan armor going off with the last insanity coming on. And in the meantime, we can see a lot of damage from the Granger, but the Forza will be taken down. The backline is right now in danger. Beatrix find his way for the Totkacha. It's a double kill for the Granger. Triple kill coming on. It's a triple.
Maniac.
Can it be a Maniac? Sliver of HP. And okay, Beatrix coming on. For the Granger. He cannot take the Maniac. It was Beatrix who just shut him down before he can cast the Maniac for himself. Xbox is the only one saving here. Can he defend the base? Minions right now marching into the inhibitors. I don't feel they're gonna take down the inhibitor, but before that we can see a damage coming from this Paquito onto the Xbox. I think a 1v1 is coming up there. I don't feel like anybody will be getting down.
yeah, and you know, Athena being up, maybe they would have been getting the inhibitor, but the Xborg was still there. And the Golena also did fell off from both of the sides. So it did buy them some time, but I guess the Lord will be contested now. And looks like, you know, the Lord, it doesn't have that much of an HP, but the problem is Team Envy, it's only the inhibitor as well as the tier 2 standing out for their side. So if the lane syncing is up to the point, if Team Illegal Esports are able to get it, then maybe it might be problematic, but the Black Dragon form was also picking up. They are trying to find some trades, but the thing is, you know, the initiation is still not right. They are just waiting it out for the Carmilla as for the engages, but they still have the mobility. That is the problem.
Of course, and now I feel like Team KDC got that goal lead. Not the goal lead, but the equalizing the goal, because they kind of right now backfire as well, because they have that chance. They can take it. The Beatrix is kind of being farmed, and Xborg, you cannot take him down. 4 lives, as I mentioned before. Feather Airstrike coming off. Curse of Blood, this time connecting onto 2 people. Last Insanity just come off. Managed to take him down. That Gatotkacha. In the meantime, Yuzong will be finding his way onto the Forza. Granger being the only one. That Sonata once again double kill onto the Paquito. 3-man down already. Black Dragon managed to escape from the fight, from the 2 members. And now Granger in a very bad position. Okay, Rhapsody comes up, but can it be a retreat for the Fedrin? No, it's a retreat for the Fedrin. A clock Lord for the Fedrin, and the immortality just popped up. Even though Athena has the Ferraka armor, he must be thinking, he must be standing there thinking that what just goes wrong. Why couldn't I cast the retreat, man?
Oh my god, look at Athena. He's just standing there. Is he flabbergasted? Okay, there you go. He's actually, yeah, he's actually moving good.
I got 4 members, but nobody was there to reach that Fedrin. Take him away from the Lord lane.
Oh my god. That was so unfortunate, man. Like, so unfortunate. It is a utility jungler, so it is kind of expected he can be coming up with clutch retribution skills, and that is what exactly happened. Again, illegal esports are the one trying to defend it out, and it will be the evolved minions coming up from all 3 of the terrain. So the defense, it will be coming up quite tough, and you know, Carmilla once again, she trying to that onto some people, but let's see how well the initiation.
You know, Itami, as we are proceeding into the late game, I will not talk about the goal lead or the items, because it's kind of, I mean, 10 of them already built their core items, all the core items into their item section. Now, the proper execution and the objectives specified game will be take you to the victory. And it's kind of, I can see from here that the macro lead is still into the hand of illegal esport, that is RC, obviously, because they got the tiers, all the tiers, 2nd and 3rd from each and every lane. And now, minions marching on to the inhibitors, they can clear it, they can defend it. Okay, Farsa with that feather airstrike to zone the situation. That's a nice ult there. But you know what? I feel like if Farsa can build up that Preach, she can kind of dodge that Yuzong, because every time I see Farsa casting the ult, Yuzong is going to find his way onto the Farsa. And that may be the reason they are not winning the team fight, because the Farsa, the mage, the damage dealer, the burst one is kind of getting deleted down before the fight comes.
Yeah, exactly. And the main thing with the Farsa is her positioning. So, you know, you need to be casting that feather airstrike. And for now, I guess team Envy, they are trying to hold it out, because the next Lord will be up onto the next 20 seconds. Is the Xborg still onto the base, or maybe he might be having some disconnections, or I don't know. The Lord will be up, and you know, they should, Team Envy actually should try to contest for the Lord this.
17 minutes, 53 seconds. It will be an 18-minute Lord. That means, you know what it means. It will be an evolved Lord, a luminous Lord, which is not easily defended by anybody. But now I can see the Lord dance. It's not a Lord dance. It's a Lord trade going on for the side of illegal esports, as the Lord Slayer mark will be onto the Fedrin with those 2 clutches he did before. So he got the 3rd Lord for his team, will be coming with this big Lord, and the beautiful thing is being shown at the top, at the bot lane. They are kind of, halting the minions waves as well.
Yep, and this time the Lord defense will be tougher compared to before. Like, it's only the inhibitor tower, and looks like, you know, the lane syncing is okay, but the Carmilla, man, she has the so I think the gold is not exactly but the initiation will be one of the things. They need to spread out, man. Like Team Illegal Esports, they need to make sure they are not on the same kind of a line that Carmilla can land the cursor. That would be the scenario. But there you go, the team fight.
Okay, Curse of Blood and AUG, Back Dragon as well. All the resources will be going on. Solo push just come up. It will be inhibitor taken down. 3-man at a very less HP. Mortality popped up, and it will be Carmilla who will be taken down. Lord right now standing inside the base of KDC. They managed to defend the Lord, but now the chunky minions going in. Double kill for the Granger. Can it be a triple? Let's see. The freeze just come up, and the Granger will be going for the triple, but sadly will not get the Maniac because the base will be up. It will be the crown. which will be taken down by KDC. K3 Dimuria, not the KDC, it will be RC, will be taking out the crown against KDC. K3 Dimuria College will not be going to the next round because it's RC's night. They managed to take on the victory for themselves.
Wow, man. Like the composition was good, but so unfortunate for the side of team KDC this time. And K3 Moria College will be losing it out, but instead it will be team Illegal Esports as well as team Rayburn College who will be proceeding on to the further round, onto the round two, and the Granger definitely the MVP as well. 17 kills onto his name as well as the 17k gold onto his arsenal. So I guess the draft was like a draft exactly was not the issue. The thing was for the side of team KTC, they had a team fight kind of a lineup, and if the Carmilla didn't came up with a really good Curse of Blood play, they actually did kind of fell off. And team K3 Timoria College onto the first Lord, you did see, right, like the Fredrin just clutching out the retribution, and he was able to secure it somehow. That might be one of the changers that they needed, as well as the openings and let's say the ray of hope too for the side. They after that they just went it out when it came to the objective, as well as completing and finishing the game.
There's a moment I can't never forget because I can hear this song which is going inside the mind of Xbox. Khada hua jo bhi wahi. he never expect that the Fendant will be coming off for this Lord and start with the clutch. But now, once again, we'll be going into the spin the wheel, the best part of the tournament for our viewers who support us relentlessly. Right now it's 11 o'clock and they're still waiting for this. And let's see who will be the last finalist, and then we will draw the final draw, and we'll be getting our winner, and then we will spin the diamond wheel as well. But it will be Nova
Okay.
XP. Okay. Congratulations,
Nova.
Nova XP. You are the sixth finalist. We got our six members, six finalists. Now we'll be going into the final will section, and let's see who will be the winner. Waiting for it, guys. Waiting for it. Waiting for it.
Who is it? Ryu. Okay, it is
Ryu.
Ryu. And
Okay, yeah.
let's see how much diamonds he will be winning it out today. Once again, it is 99 dice. So okay, congratulations to Ryu. You were able to.
899. Anything will be fine when it is a giveaway. You're winning. Congratulations, Ryu. You just won 99 diamonds. I hope you will again participate and your luck will again goes wild and you will get 899 diamonds maybe. But now, it's time to wrap up, guys. NCC National College Cup, day number 5. We have immense gameplay. We have immense matchups tonight. But now, we'll just bid a bye to all of you because we'll be coming back tomorrow at the same time, 7 o'clock. Not 7 o'clock, 7:30 is the point, and we'll hope to see you again back on tomorrow with some exciting matches coming up as well. So with this, Itami, it's time to sign off. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. And we will be back tomorrow with more action. The round 1 is still up. As well as the registrations actually are still open for the National College Cup, so it is still open for till the 21st of this month. So if you still want to be participating with your college, you can do it. You can just go out and find out the registration form. You can follow out the Instagram of Battleknights India. You will be getting the informations out there, and you will be able to proceed out with the registration as well as complete it. So who knows, you can be one of the next teams that will be competing onto this tournament and progressing onto the further rounds as well. You can try it out with your college teammates as well as your friends. So till then, we will be signing off for the day. We will be back tomorrow with more of the 6 matches. Till then, Ash TZ as well as Itami are waving their byes as well as good night. Good night, everyone. Happy Independence Day once again. Take care.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up!